Cool. We are 1 week away from arguably the most anticipated fight of 2024. But first, we've got a jam-packed fight in the middleweight division as Anthony Hernandez takes on Michel Pereira. And we've got 6 fights coming up in the main... No, five fights coming up in the main card.
Yeah.
That's right. So welcome on in to Against the Fence, where you know this is the places to be if you're obsessed and passionate about the UFC. There is no Ash tonight. It's just myself and Sai in the building.
Absolutely. But you're in good hands. And it's been a good week for those of you who have been tuning into the channel. Lots has been going on. Quite an eventful week, haven't you? Before I get into that, if you are tuning in the next day, so this is Sunday morning, chapters below, resync the experience. This is all about watching along and not watching alone. So you guys are in absolutely the right place. But tell me about your week, JK. You've been doing some bits.
Oh, yeah, I've been doing some bits. Been chatting to good old Dean Thomas.
Isn't there Dean Thomas?
Had an absolute laugh with him. Yeah, fantastic guest on the show.
Yeah.
And hopefully get to meet up with him in Shoreditch tomorrow.
Man, I'm pumped for that.
So
I'm pumped for that.
That's going to be sick.
That'll be cool. We're have to just to see him in the flesh, right? It's got to be different from catching him online. But you guys absolutely vibed. I thought that was a fantastic Q&A earlier this week.
We're gonna have a face-off. It's gonna happen.
I'm looking forward to that.
I'm gonna get up in his grill.
Can you do an impression of him yet?
Oh, Joe, that's a good idea. Actually, I should probably work on that.
Yeah. See if you get one. I'd love to hear it now, even. But mate, yeah, one heck of a week. If you guys are in the chat, pop in, say hi. Let us know that you're there.
Yeah, we got Brother B in the house.
We saw Lennon yesterday as well. Lennon was an old school fan of the channel. That was Parker. Yeah. He was London side. He traveled over, so it was really cool just to be able to like hang out with that guy and just kick back some old memories and just talk all things UFC sports. But you know what I mean? We're here for the people, man. Big fan of the fans.
Yeah, the chats are coming through on the chat bar, but for some reason I can't pop them up. That bar has frozen.
Okay. Feel free to send it to me again. All the overlays are working over here.
Yeah, I might have to do it again.
Yeah, overlays are working over here, so feel free to fire that over one more time, and I'll make sure I pop it through and it comes on up. But you know, there's lots to look forward to in the weeks to come. Even I like this event. I'm tucking into this event now. I won't get too much ahead of myself, but 308 is just around the corner, and we've been talking all this week about what's coming up next week. For those of you guys who are going to be there joining us at the ATF channel for all of the content and all the exclusives. But yeah, man, we're looking for a road trip over here. So fun times. Yeah. Fun times. Oh man, what's coming up for that is good. Just below, you've got the results for the prelims. So if you have missed it, don't worry, we got you. Check that out. See what's just happened. And if you are in the chat, let us know what your fight of the night was for the prelims. Which one did you favor? Which one did you like? And did you catch that call out as well from that fight just then with how do I pronounce his name? Always going to struggle with his name, but Almabayev. Yeah. The Kazakhstanian. Calling out for the belt already.
Almabayev.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's definitely a cat to watch, I think, in the flyweight division moving forward.
Do you think that's...
Oh, actually, we've got it now.
Do you think that's a bit much? Calling out... Yep, they're showing. Chats are pinging up.
Nice.
Do you think that's a bit much, calling out, just real quickly, calling out for a title bout in that division right now? Or is it realistic, given the fact that Usyk was given a chance at 12?
Yeah, I can see what he's trying to do here with that. However, I think there's a bit of a queue forming for it at the moment, you know, and we've got Albazi who's in the mix, but he's going to be taking on Brandon Moreno in a few weeks. He beats Brandon Moreno. He's basically, you know, knocking on the door.
He's there,
the
man.
cat who's coming over from 1FC has got the shot at UFC 310. Which is quite a surprise to I think most people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why Albazi's not straight up. It's probably because Albazi's not fought in forever. I think it was May last year that he fought. I want to say the Kai France fight. Yeah, so that's probably the reason why they. But then at the same time, if you're the UFC, then why did you not put him in for the title shot anyway? You put Eric Usyk in there.
Yeah, very early on, exactly. So, you know, I'm thinking at first you think it's an outlandish call out to have, but to be honest, the state of this current division, it's clear that Pantoja's just looking for fresh blood. You know, some So you can call out from as far down as you want to be, so long as you've got like an incredible win streak, and you know what this Kazakhstanian does. What's the chat saying? I can see it on screen, but I can't read it.
Yeah,
from here.
so we got Brother B in the house. Welcome in, Brother B. This is two of Triple B's favourite people. Love to Ash. Thank you, sir. He says, Dean, JK is now a legend. Triple B is famous just for knowing you two. Wow.
JK, can you imagine that? We are his claims of fame.
I know. That's right.
Take that.
I think I've just had word that Francis Ngannou has won. Sure, catch that later on.
Oh yeah, result.
Yeah, that was quick. George Murray says TNT box office boo. Yeah, next two pay-per-views we have to pay for over in the UK. I try not to flex that too often, to be honest, and complain about it, especially on air when you've got a US audience who have to pay for it every single time. You know, and it's much more expensive for those guys as well. So, yeah, I can't complain too much. Like, you know, when you're used to getting it free,
yeah,
it's good. But, you know, when they do come around and say you've got to then pay for it, it's a bit of a shock.
It's a bit,
but,
George says, it's a bit like when YouTube started, you had to pay for YouTube, and all of a sudden it's like, hold on. Something I used to get for free, even if it's cheap, it just seems expensive because I've been getting it for free. So it always feels, but in hindsight, it's good value.
George says, with that performance, no, I say give him Carp next, as he'll have to defend his rank. Yeah, I think, Carp's further up than Almabayev in the mix. Usyk finished him to get a title shot. Almabayev just didn't do much. But if we already pay for that for TNT, why have to pay for the fight as extra? Well, that is true. I think they have to do the same in the US, though. You know, they got to pay monthly for ESPN,
cable.
and then the pay-per-view on top as well. So. Not good, but yes, welcome on in. Chats and all the mandem in the house.
Yeah,
Smash like on the video if you've not done so already. Let's break down this first fight.
Shall we get straight in?
Of the main card. Darren Elkins versus Daniel Pineda. Guys are making the walks now. Ash is not here for the history points. I feel like we're missing.
Yeah, I feel like a part of me is
missing an element.
Part of me is a bit numb, isn't it? But we can manage it. We'll probably have to do left, right. Shall I start with a history point?
Yeah, start with a history point for Daniel Pineda then.
All right, let's give it a go. So first of all, Pineda is pro record 28 wins, 16 losses, 9 KOs and 19 subs, 17 first round finishes. UFC stats suggest that this guy is 5 wins and 7 losses. And his debut was all the way back in 2012. So he's been around for a minute. 1 win in his last 5 fights. He has, as of late, been in difficult times.
Wow, 19 subs. That's pretty impressive, really. I didn't really look at that when making my picks because I've actually gone for Darren Elkins via sub. I thought he showed some good grappling in his last fight. And that's the reason why I've done it. But more on Darren Elkins in just a sec. What about the fighting style for Daniel Pineda?
Yeah, and to be fair, a lot of those subs were pre-UFC. That's why we don't really see that from this guy on the big stage. Bearing in mind, competition's another level. It's a little bit difficult. But I can tell you about him. He does have a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, hence all of those submissions that have come pre-UFC. But he's a feast or famine kind of guy. He would actually go out on his shield if he doesn't go his way. Then he just fighting to the very bitter end. But he will eat a shot in order to return his own. But he can actually sometimes be overconfident in taking them, which I don't quite like. He looks very threatening on the ground with his arsenal of submissions that he's got, but he throws compromising low kicks to the calf, which do pose a problem for his opponents in terms of trying to get the range or even get on the inside. But he does tend to like to keep his hands low, so it lets him fly from wild angles and also do so at high speeds, which is really good. But yeah, it's always dangerous not to. You do have to protect yourself at all times, as we all know.
Yeah, absolutely. Moving on to Darren Elkins, though, has got a professional record of 28 wins and 11 losses with 9 knockouts, 6 submissions, 9 first-round finishes, UFC stats of 18 wins and 10 losses. So he's been around the game for quite some time, bit of a veteran. Made his UFC debut back in 2010, and he's got the second most wins in the featherweight division. And he's an orthodox fighter with a wrestling background, high guard and well educated at getting his head off the center line as he enters into range. He mixes in his grappling so well, it adds another dynamic to his striking and gives his opponents one more thing to think about. Effectively feints the takedown and goes up top with his overhand strikes. Fantastic fighter, great work rate, and striking output. Possesses a very tight body lock, which he likes to slam his opponents to the mat with. Breaks fighters. Elkins will weather most storms and just outlast his opponents. Very cut prone, like Nate Diaz as well. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he walks out of this fight without a cut. Got so much scar tissue on him.
Yeah, true, true. It's just it's a matter of, I would say, a matter of time, but really it's just a matter of seconds before the blood is drawn. But yeah, look, we're getting into the octagon here now. So some expectations. I'm thinking here, like, if I'm Pineda, then I'm getting traps, setting those traps for Elkins to run onto when he's kind of inevitably shooting for those takedowns. Bring a kind of well-timed knee up and just move off on an angle, ideally. Alpha male fighters, they love to scrap. They love to scramble and they love to wrestle. So Pineda needs to not let Elkins get too close or work behind that jab in order to kind of keep it at range and remain kind of pretty, kind of relenting all of that pressure. But Elkins is usually a pressure fighter, so I'm expecting Pineda to use his footwork to reclaim that center octagon and reset as often as possible. Elkins, however, he does have cardio for days, but it doesn't mean he can test. You can't test his tank. So that's what I like for Pineda to do, holding that center octagon, keeping him on the outside, and just kind of skirting the outside as much as possible, just to kind of wear on that tank. And he's quite cardio durable, but we can still push him to his limits, I think.
Yeah, and as for Darren Elkins, he's got to get in Pineda's face early, make it an ugly fight for him. He showed some good offensive and defensive grappling in that last fight against TJ Brown. And I feel like he can get the best of Pineda in those exchanges, perhaps because he has the wrestling side of things. What he lacks in power, he'll make up for in cardio. He just needs to not leave himself exposed and avoid those power strikes from Pineda. Perhaps level change when he feels Pineda is loading up on his strikes and when he's coming forward. You want to start backing up after landing, allowing Pineda to evade the space and then switch directions the time with his double leg takedown. We're in now to the first round. What's your time?
Yeah, let's sync up. So for me, I'm 4:37, 36, 35.
Oh, okay. Mine's 4:44, 4:43, 4:42, 4:41.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sync up so we can be, especially at the end of this round, I'll sync up. But what's your seconds? How long?
I just tried refreshing. Hang on.
Yeah,
I've lost it for a sec.
Give that a go and see. Whoa, this is they're on the ground. They're on the ground already. Elkins is rolling with him. Yeah. Oh, Elkins scramble. Pineda's getting on top. Not bad.
Oh, come on.
Pineda's looking to choke him out.
Oh.
Pineda's.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's gone for a ghillie.
He has, but it's wild. Elkins is hanging in there. He's moving a lot. He's out. He survived
wow.
it. He survived it.
Oh, snap.
Beautiful from Elkins.
I still get around. So I'm on 56, 55, 3, 54, 53.
Okay, cool.
George Murray says, but hello, guys, how's your weeks been besides ATF stuff? You all about us or the rest of the chat?
Yeah. George, good to hear you, man. Good to hear from you. How are you, bro? Been a good week, I'd say. We've
always working.
Yeah, been fairly busy, fairly full on. I found myself down. It's just been a lot today, this weekend alone. I've been doing some boxing and some training, trying to get that in as much as possible as well. But I'm not sure where I'm finding my time to sleep, to be honest. put at the post right now. We did see Lennon on Friday, which was crazy. Great to catch up with him.
Yeah.
One of the fans from South Africa. Loves to watch the ATF channel. Told us he was in town, so we said, hey, what's up? That was pretty dope.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Olin, aka MMA Anomaly, he's in Shoreditch tomorrow as well.
Shut the front
He's
door.
over in London.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, he's in London as well.
Shut the front door.
He messaged me. I was like, because he told me during the group discussion we did, he said, oh, I'm going to be in London in the next few weeks. I'll hit you up. And I was like, yeah, do it. And he messaged me today and says, I've landed. I might tune in to you guys watching the watch along. But I'm going to be a bit jet lagged today, so I may or may not watch the fights.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, no worries, brother. And then I was like, bro, what are you doing tomorrow night? I was like, we're going to hang out with Dean Thomas. Come with.
Do you reckon he's going to be down here in the same area? He's in Shoreditch. So.
Yeah, he's staying in Shoreditch. Yeah, I said we're going to be in Shoreditch tomorrow night to meet Dean Thomas. And he was like, oh, I'm staying in Shoreditch. I was like, sick.
Mate, absolutely. Yeah, come join the party.
Come through, yeah.
Oh, mate, do you know there's no trains getting into London all this weekend either, so it takes me about an hour and a half or 2 hours, but I'm still coming. I'm still coming. Got to get like a bus all the way up to Hitchin and down. It's a nightmare.
Oh, and train from there, yeah.
Ooh, it's horrible.
Brother B says, already exciting sub attempts by Pineda right out the gate. Yeah, no, to be fair, being threatening with the subs early is definitely keeping...
Elkins is scrambling so well. That's one of the things.
Yeah.
And it's just...
I mean, like, Elkins has got good wrestling, and that kind of... Pineda's not allowing him to get any sort of control and really set himself up in the wrestling exchanges. And he's able to use a guillotine attempt to reverse position. Ooh, crazy upkick from Elkins.
Where are we now? Oh, mate, already the whole canvas is coated in his DNA. Did not take long. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Elkins pulled him down to the canvas again, but Pineda's ending up in favorable position here. This is good for him.
I mean, it's calm because I think I put a round 2 sub anyway.
You did for Elkins.
I was just anticipating, for Elkins.
Oosh. I'll give this round to Pineda, to be honest. Do you want to get the...
Yeah, he's been way more threatening.
Yeah, he's on top, doing a lot of the damage. Hopefully the judges do recognize that he does just cut easily and it's not necessarily damage. But yeah, this does look like
Harris top of the leaderboard at the moment with Dylan, Dogs Nuts, and Leslie.
What's your timer?
I'm on 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's the round for me.
Cool. Guys, if you're watching, we're going to sync up the next round. And give it a quick refresh if you can. Get as up to date as you can. But we'll do it on your clock and then I'll pause this to you.
Yeah. I got the thing. I've got to get the round up. Brother B saying 10-9 Pineda. I think that's pretty safe, isn't it?
Yeah, safe to say. I'll go Pineda on that one.
Oh.
Although he's got a pretty big gash there.
Score the fights with us, folks. Love that, Brother B.
Wrong way round, JK. Wrong way round.
Oh, have I? Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry. Elkins is in the wrong spot. Elkins.
I was going to say, I was like, no. It doesn't look right.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to get ready to come on in.
Corners mixed up. There we go.
Right, we're on round 2. Just hold your timer with what the stream says when it syncs up.
Yeah, I'm still... Pineda's just at water. We're now looking at Elkins.
And for your cue, you tell me when.
All right. I was looking.
Any second now.
And we're in.
All right.
I would actually like to see Elkins versus Cody Gibson.
Oh, yeah?
Both guys got scar tissue. Yeah, featherweight, I think it makes sense. Oh, Pineda took Elkins right underneath him with that low kick.
Okay.
Yeah, Pineda definitely looks the stronger out of the two. But you know, the TJ Brown fight really impressed me from Elkins because TJ Brown's like 34. He's not an old dog like Elkins, and Elkins just raw dogged him.
Yeah, Elkins performed really well in that fight.
I mean, it was always going to be Pineda's power that I was worried about in this fight.
Yeah.
And I knew that Pineda was going to be quite strong in the grappling. I mean, look at he's tonk.
Nice touch there. That was great from Pineda with the hands. Just kind of slipped
But I
back
was expecting
nicely.
cardio to take over.
Oh,
Elkins is eating some shots.
He is. It looked like Pineda ate a knee
inside.
and then just landed solid on Elkins with 2 right there. Oh, drop the chats, they're up.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, nice. And then, although we'll have to get some of the round numbers up as well, see who's up on the striking on this. But I think with that TJ Brown fight, Elkins just did really well mixing up the offense.
Yeah.
And that was just key to that fight. But what was that?
Well timed level change.
What was that, Pineda?
Well timed.
You see that? What was he doing? He was giving a little.
Did he go for a spin back fist?
No, just like a backhand. Didn't even spin.
But he's threatening the gilly again, and he's going to try and use this to at least sweep Elkins over the top of him so he can get back to his feet. But Elkins has done a good job at maintaining control here.
He has, yeah. He scrambles really well, Elkins. So I did put a sub in this one as well, but I'm not.
Who's you go for sub with?
I'm pretty sure I picked Pineda.
Oh, yeah.
Subbing. The problem is, I do like, Elkins is likely either to get a decision because Pineda would wear out. You know what I mean? The gas tank on Elkins. We've
got to threaten this.
What Pineda needs to do is guarantee the first 2 rounds. He needs to guarantee the first 2 rounds to have a shot at decision.
That's a nice elbow. We're seeing that replay now.
That's what
covered the mouth, landed the elbow, but we're back to the feet now.
Yep.
Hoping Elkins was.
Wow. Think up your guys' experience on the stream there as well. Just look at the time that we've got. Nice head movement from
good
Pineda.
Uppercut. Pineda, yeah.
Real good. He slips really well.
Just missed with that left hook.
Yeah, it was nice. But look, he's already getting gassed.
Yeah. The thing is Elkins will dig deep, man.
Yeah, he would.
He looks tired, but he will keep going.
Yeah, like you said, right? He doesn't necessarily have the power, but he just has the tank to go for days.
Yeah, takedown, but straight into a guillotine attempt. Yeah. He's gonna escape this though.
Yeah, he's so bloody.
Oh, he's gonna switch.
I think that's one of the things that benefits him so well is just the fact he's so bloody and slippery. It just means that you can't hold him down.
The B says these short elbows and scrambles may solidify this round for Elkins and tie it up here. Yeah. Because I did feel like that first round, Pineda landed some good shots on the feet, but he was also very threatening with the submission attempts. That's why I gave him the first round. But this one's looking like Elkins might take over a little bit. I was hoping that Elkins was going to at least have one submission attempt banked into this round, but we're yet to see it. We're seeing a lot of ground control.
Yeah.
We also seen some good elbows on top.
Well, here comes those elbows again. Yeah. Yeah, we could see this probably level out.
It could be enough.
This could level out.
Yeah. Big shots. Hard shots from Elkins.
Rain down. It's quite frustrating because Pineda's got all the tools to win this fight. I'd say he's got to keep it at distance, but then again, he didn't keep it at distance in the first round, and I think he won it. You know what I mean?
Whoa, man, they were hard. That is end of round 2.
Yikes.
How are we scoring it, folks? I'll go
Elkins.
I think it's 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1.
Yeah, Brother B reckons it's 1-1 going into the third. I gotta say so myself.
Yeah, I'll call it. Let's get the have a quick look at the
19-19 heading into the third.
See what it says here on that card. Numbers up. So the stats suggested in that second round. Yeah, 29 total strikes from Elkins to 18 from Pineda. So he definitely outstruck him significantly and otherwise. And of course, he had all the takedowns, 2 takedowns.
Come on, Darren.
Yeah. All...
Psycho Paul's in the house. Yes, Psycho Paul.
Yes.
Evening, chaps. Hope you're well. Mate, we are terrific over here, Sunshine. Good to see you in the chats as always. What have you made of this fight so far? Do you have it 1-1 on the scorecards? As you can see, we are scoring it 1-1 heading into this third round. And do you think that Elkins has what it takes to steal the victory in this third round?
Again. Didn't we have like a bad history of like doctors coming and taking out Pineda's eye?
It's not that bad. We've seen worse.
Yeah.
Get out of there, bro. Be good.
Yeah, we go. There we go.
Be good.
Chat still on screen, JK. Yeah, but a lot of love, Psycho Paul. Thanks for chiming on in. Glad you're here. No other better place to be. Did you watch the whole entire card, or you just come here for the main event? Let us know. He's just knackered. That's it. Pineda is tired, and he needed that.
Big shoot from Elkins from way out.
Easy.
Way out. Oh, what happened there?
Headbutt?
He picked him up and then let him go by accident.
Yeah, I think
somehow lost his grip. Oh, big right hand from Elkins.
Yeah, that's the thing about Pineda. He's as good as he is, he just falls apart in fatigue.
Ooh, use that wizard to get back to his feet.
You know?
Oh, he just slips out nicely. Go on, take the bout. Go on, Elkins.
Pineda just
he's going to lose position. Oh.
Damn.
Oh, now Pineda's on top. Oh, that was costly.
But Pineda's not going to be able to keep it. Like, he's too wet and slippery.
Oh, no. He's going to take... Go on, Elkins. We need to clear that leg.
He's far too bloody.
Twister. Go on. Get back on top, Elkins. Go on. Oh, I've got a root for down Elkins, man.
Mate.
Oh.
The thing is, Pineda's not going to be able to stop him and put him out. You either got to sub him or you got to out cardio him.
Yeah.
You know? Not really been able to knock him out. Has he been able to knock out before, Elkins? I can't quite recall.
Been knocked out?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was last stopped against Cub Swanson.
Yes, you're right. Yeah.
21.
But he just eats a lot of damage. He just goes on for days.
Cub lit him up like Christmas.
Why they call him damage. Great fight so far. But Pineda's gas tank is
yes. Go on, Elkins. Gets the cage. Slip and rip, son. Oh, welcome on in. Chris Cushman. A great fight. Sup, everyone. Sup, brother. Good to see you in the chats. Where are you tuning in from? And how have you scored this fight so far? Good to see you in, brother. Oh, great low kick from Pineda there. I was expecting more of them from him, to be honest.
What time you
on? 2:35, 2:34, 2:33.
Some reason my fingers skipped ahead. I was like, oh. It just back in sync.
Brother B says gonna have to get a decisive fight on the feet and not on the mat at this point. Yeah, I mean in the third round it has been pretty even on the ground, I must admit.
Yeah.
After Elkins had quite a strong round 2 on the ground.
Yeah, strong.
Elkins has landed some good strikes on the feet. And Pineda is blasted up.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, get that tie plumbing in there. Let's get some knees. Broke away.
So tired.
Big deep breath from Elkins.
Simple, really. Pineda would be so much better if he just did more cardio work. Wow.
Yeah. Big gas from all that grappling.
That was an amazing counter from Elkins right there.
Yeah.
Slipped and ripped.
1 minute 30 left of this round on my score screen.
Pineda.
Oh, that low kick again.
Nice.
He's just taking Elkins off the feet, but Elkins just kind of
dropped something up.
In scrambling.
Dropping something up.
Oh, wow. No, is he? No.
Why is Pineda still the favorite? That's mad.
Elkins still the favorite?
No, Pineda is.
Oh, Pineda is. Oh.
That makes no sense.
Come on, Elkins. Let's threaten something else. Last minute left.
He's so tired.
Chris Cushman is from the USA. Elkins cage control, but Pineda needs to capitalize off the fence. Yeah, might just run away from Pineda. It's a strong round from Elkins.
Oh mate,
Been
Pineda's got
competitive at times though.
Pineda's got blood in his eyes. Elkins is doing the right thing though. He's getting his hips higher than Pineda's hips, which means that he can always maintain control in these positions. And then Pineda just unable to get out. He's trying to catch his breath.
Elkins,
but what's he catching his breath for? The fight's got like 20 seconds left in it.
Yeah, he's stuck.
Yeah,
go on, threaten the guillotine because that's all you've got in that position, mate. If you're Pineda, because this is going to be a tough third round to score.
Right? Yeah, I'm not confident.
Elkins may have stolen it. I think Elkins may have stolen it though.
Yeah, I think so. Mad that those odds were favoring Pineda, and all he did was sit there and just take it.
Yeah,
that's a fourth loss in a row, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it might be.
Cool, bro.
I mean, back and forth war. Don't get me wrong, but I feel that Elkins did land some really good crisp shots on the feet. Psychoball says, does anybody else think it's crazy Rob Font is a big underdog tonight by looking at the caliber of opposition they've faced? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think that it might be due to Phillips looking unreal and the win streak that he's currently on as well. Whereas Rob Font has been kind of up and down against some of the best in the bantamweight division.
Yeah.
But I think people forget, like Rob Font shut the door on Adrian Yanez when Adrian Yanez was looking like he was coming through, when he was finishing dudes.
No, you're right. Knocked
Rob
him
Font
out.
just stuck that jab in his face and, really landed a good shot. But I think the difference between...
That seemed a bit like a lucky one off though, because he didn't continue in that same... I thought, Rob Font's found a new gear. And then he went back to showing us what he's always done in the subsequent fights afterwards,
Yeah. But Carlo Phillips is a lot different, He's a better mover on the feet, I would say, and he incorporates a lot more kicks into his arsenal. Like the Pedro Munoz fight was flawless. His performance was flawless.
Yeah. Rob Font's just a gatekeeper at the moment with, he's a little bit...
Good decision.
I think so.
Oh, no, it's not. 29, 28.
Yeah. Unanimous.
Darren Elkins.
Elkins gets it.
Got it right.
Yeah, look.
And
makes a lot of sense.
2 wins on a row now for him.
But let's talk about what happens to Pineda. Does he get cut?
Oof, possibly. It's cutting season right now. The UFC are getting rid of some folk. And I think Pineda would be one of them. He's 39 years old. 3 fight losing skid.
Oh, his gloves off. He's retiring.
Oh, he's retiring. All right, okay, there you go. That answers that question. Might message Cody Gibson, to be honest. I think Darren Elkins versus Gibson makes a lot of sense.
He's done it. 39 years old and he's out. Gloves in the center of the octagon. Gloves are off. Just hijack the mic to say bye. Mic drop and walk out. How old's Elkins then? Because Elkins looks like he's like double the age of Pineda, doesn't he? He's moving fast. He's just moving way through the division. Let's have a look.
Damn.
40 years old.
Cody Gibbs.
Darren Elkins is 40 years old.
Still doing it, man.
He is.
Oh yes, I see you in the building, Ralph. Welcome on, brother. That was an old one. Pop that up.
Evidently, he didn't see him until just now. Next up, we've got the bantamweight division, Jake Hadley, and he's going to be up against Cameron Smotherman, who's a new entrant to the UFC, debutant.
I've already got a feeling what Cameron's going to do tonight.
I was not at all impressed with his tape, to be honest.
I think he's going to smother man.
You would think with a surname like that, he would be a wrestler, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
but
I never got time to actually catch him. To be honest, I was doing.
Here's a clue: he's not a wrestler.
I was preparing for Hadley against Brady Heinstead.
Yeah, and Brady fell out, of course.
Pulled out.
So this is a very last minute fixture. No more Brady Heinstead, but this is impressive still. New fight, new entrant for Smotherman against Hadley. Could be a stand-up striking affair, I'd imagine.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, for Hadley, you know, at least he's starting out looking good. He's a favorite actually now against this guy.
Yeah.
That switches the tables a little bit.
Hadley's really found his gear a little bit as of late. I mean, the last fight against matey boy, the Irish guy, Major Chip Hazard.
Oh yeah, Major Chip Hazard, of course, the Irish. Yeah, that was fantastic. Do you want the name? I'll have a look. Yeah,
Cohan, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Loughran.
Yeah, Loughran.
Yeah, that was a nice decision. Was it Jake Hadley who we saw at Cage Warriors?
Maybe. Yeah, I think so.
At time, okay, would it have tied into the same year?
Luke.
What year was that? 2022,
2020?
wasn't it? It was the first year the UFC come back, and we just went to Cage Warriors before.
Oh.
And
no, he was already in the UFC.
He was, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was. I'm trying to think who it was now then. Who was it now who won that time, got a contract, UFC contract? I don't think we've seen him yet.
No.
Who was it? The boys were like, sing, we're supporting our boy.
No, it wasn't. No, that was.
Who was that? Jamie?
No. Someone stepped. It was a lad who stepped up short notice to fight for Chenik. I can't remember his name though.
But one of the boys,
yeah,
obviously the winner, the victor there, got the contract that night. Cannot remember his name. And I can't remember if we've even seen him in the UFC yet, to be fair. But big support, big fan base.
Seen for Chenik.
Got a strong fan base.
We've seen for Chenik. Yeah.
But yeah, that was good. Did you think that was going to go to decision? You thought it was going to be a submission, didn't you?
Yeah, I
still got a point though.
Going to sub him.
I'll
get to it.
Believe I put Pineda.
Chris Cushman says this card is better than the PFL.
You think so?
Wow, we got a strong,
hung parliament.
Strong UFC fan here over PFL. PFL, boo. Matey boy from PFL was like, this PFL card is better than 300 and 306. That's fair. Like, all right, you've got all your big stars out for one card. Still doesn't beat 300.
Got for PFL.
Still doesn't beat next week. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think PFL card was a good card today. It looked like a good card. And you said you got word that France and Ghana got the win as well.
Yeah. Yes, Wales. Salute, fellas, he says. Yes, brother Wales. How are you doing, brother?
What's up, bro? Good to see you. Welcome to the House of Fun. I was going to say as well, the fact of the matter is, with the more Francis Ngannou wins, the more it really adds prestige to the UFC. They've really done it well. They can let the fighters go, and then as long as Francis Ngannou keeps winning, it kind of says, yeah, well, that shows you the level of the UFC. It's above these other organizations.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Well, yeah, in a lot of ways. It's like a win-win for the UFC. Because if he goes and loses, then...
That's why we don't have him anymore.
His stock drops massively. But I think yeah, for Francis, returning to MMA was his ticket to kind of get a win in combat sport, wherever it is, and then go back into boxing, get another fight there. I think that's what it was. Because to have another boxing match, all right, he could fight someone better suited matchup for him in boxing.
Yeah.
No one's going to tune in to watch it because you've literally just come off of 2 losses in a row. You're 0-2. All right, arguably against 2 of the best boxers in the world. But still, you're not selling tickets. You've not convinced us.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He was lucky to get the Joshua fight. And he only got the Joshua fight because some people felt that
He beat Fury.
He beat Fury when Fury got off the couch and fought him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, basically from ring to couch, just that.
Wales says, love the Francis win. Pereira deserved that. Talking shit about his deceased son. Yeah, no, that was actually time ago. Didn't you say something about that? Yeah, that's deep. That's yeah. But yeah, good on Francis.
Yeah, happy this guy's going out and still doing it. Because he's got an incredible story too. And, you know, do you reckon we could ever see him back in the UFC?
I can't see it.
No.
Can't see it.
But if we could make a fight for him to come back into the UFC, what would be a worthwhile fight to, you know, for him to do it with?
Depends if he's coming off a win. You know, if he keeps the PFL belt, then of course,
yeah,
you're only going to bring him back in to fight John Jones.
Yeah, but I don't think John Jones would be around for long enough when it's worth bringing Francis back. I don't think it's worth bringing him back yet. But keep a couple of wins at PFL and then.
And that'll be the big time money fight for Francis. So,
I mean, I'm thinking, does it make sense for Francis to fight someone like Tom Aspinall, someone old, something new? See if it stands the test of time. But you'd have to make an up. Yeah.
Tucker Paul says PFL building up Pereira for months was hilarious. That was never going to pass. 1 round. Aspinall, essentially his only challenger if Dana changes his stance.
Yeah.
So yeah. Not only that, is PFL are going to be paying Francis quite a bit of money
to stick around. Yeah.
But, to stick around and see him go bankrupt because they're surely not getting pay-per-view buys. I wonder how many. Like they've stacked that card up, filled with people, but I guarantee you, it's not done that many well in terms of buys. I can't see it. You know, and it's almost sports washing if they are giving Francis whether that amount of money.
Takes time, really. But what do you think instead of time, if it wasn't time, what do you think it does? What else would it take for PFL to be making bank the way the UFC make bank?
Well, to be fair, I think it would take a hell of a lot of time.
Conor McGregor.
They are doing some good things, which is bringing people like Cristiano Ronaldo in view live. You know, when they did their event in Paris, they had Kylian Mbappe. Like, if you're bringing these types of people to watch your event, then maybe some casuals might get into the PFL.
Yeah.
But the UFC is always going to be number one. Just that's what everyone's heard of. That's
but what if the UFC stays traditional, doesn't evolve? Then history tells us that companies that don't evolve or adapt do fall behind. Got to think, how would it adapt? Number one, and secondly, is it even going to consider it?
Well, yeah, I do think that those people who have a wrestling heavy approach but don't necessarily get finishes could very well damage the UFC if those sort of fighters are champions. But Mohammed, then yeah. But the thing is if you're PFL,
Are you
then
pinning the
I
downfall
don't
of
know.
UFC on Bilal
That's
Muhammad
why I
alone?
think That's why Conor McGregor's banking on bare knuckle to do well. I mean, bare knuckle's made a bit more of a rise. I'd say
Yeah, but
maybe bare knuckle is the biggest threat for PFL
yeah, but Connor's
because.
also Irish, and bare knuckle and gypsy goes like
Oh yeah, I know.
chalk
You know,
peas in a pod.
bare knuckle could very well draw more eyes than MMA. Possible. And you know, you got also Jorge Masvidal, who's created his own promotion, which is going to be bare knuckle MMA. So but the thing is, I think Cody Gibson explained it best in the podcast with Breezy, where he said like bare knuckle is like rugby in a sense, where or when you're striking bare knuckle, you don't strike as hard as you would if you got gloves on because your wrists are so brittle and they can break so easily.
And dish out more damage at 50% of the velocity.
Yeah, yeah. Right, we should get into this breakdown.
We should, shouldn't we? Yeah, we're having a good old chin wag.
Yeah. Let's get some expectations from Cameron Smotherman then.
All right, should we go straight into text? Yeah.
You saw him, I didn't get to see him. Yeah.
All right, cool. So look, Smotherman will probably need to add more dangers for Hadley to be on the lookout for if he wants to land his right hand. Now, it's a good weapon, but absolutely useless, rendered useless if he doesn't create opportunities to make it to mask and deploy it. So I would actually like him to get his head off the center line and touch Hadley for 2 before sitting down on 3 and 4. Now, make him feel it's safe to come forward before punishing him for it, if that makes sense. You know, Smotherman's best weapon will be his right hand, so setting it up would be key. But if he's lacking his defensive maneuvers, that worries me in this. His head movement I've seen before wasn't necessarily all that polished as I would like it to have been. But he's a stand-up, flat-footed striker with a developed takedown defense. Granted, is he going to need it in this? I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, it's that's my take on it so far. Just some expectations from Hadley.
Yeah, round time, get rid of that round time. We're already nearly coming in. But as for Hadley, he's gone from underdog to favourite due to the last minute change, and Hadley will have more experience and more tools against Motherman. It's his second fight in the UFC's 135-pound division. He looks slick on the feet at UFC Manchester, and he showed great lateral movement and counter striking. He'll pump fake his lead right hand to set up that straight left of his. Opt for the strike and move approach. He needs to keep it standing for as long as he can. If he gets put on his back at any point by Smotherman, obviously I'm not really seeing much of Smotherman, then I want to see him attack submission straight away. Armfield was able to kind of do that against the opponent he was originally scheduled to fight. That's something. The Hadley versus Heinstead was so intriguing because Heinstead's got fights at such a high pace and he's got very good skillful grappling. There's no signs of slowing down, but unfortunately pulled out. I don't know why though.
And let's
see what Smotherman has to bring.
And yeah, looking at this, some of the fighting style of Smotherman, it stands right in front of his opponents. Little movement, but very dangerous. You know, he does a lot of work with his left hook. He rarely throws his right hand, but when he does, it's very well placed. So if you look here, flat-footed, he's very much that kind of banking on that power striker. And look at that hook. He initiates the striking with a left hook. Not so much a jab, left hook all the time. This is a simple one too.
Yeah, and you know, often Hadley likes to be first, you know, bullying his opponent and shadowing them against the cage, but he's found himself on the outside at the moment.
Some success from
did quite well in the last fight. Chris Cushman says he's a live dog. Smotherman needs to counter. Watched him Fury FC. Wow. Been watching your local circuit as well. I love that, Chris.
Yeah.
Opportunity of the lifetime in the UFC. And I always say when people step up to the plate and answer the UFC's call, you always got to think, not all about getting the win, getting the result that you want. Obviously, you want to win for sure, but you kind of want to put on a show.
Yeah, you do. You
You
absolutely
want
do.
to put on a performance.
I
And if you lose and you put on a good fight, they're probably going to keep you. And then when you go into the next fight, then you can have a full camp to prepare for that one individual, and that's where you properly get the win.
yeah.
Make sure you get the win.
And if you look at this as well, you notice with Smotherman, he sits down on every strike. Everything is thrown with intent. He's not so much doing things lightly. I hope he would, because it can help him set up his right hand. And that's really what needs to land. But his right foot is so planted that when he does throw his right hand, either he's not
Good shot though.
punching through the target, he's just meeting the target. You know.
Hadley's not going to underestimate him,
Yeah.
Hadley's going to stay cautious and really be aware of Smotherman's skill sets.
Nice.
Clearly, you see that Smotherman's trying to land the left hook to the body and then the right hook to the head.
Yeah.
He's seen him go to the well with that.
Everything he throws comes in 2s and 3s, doesn't it? It's quite nice. It's not just binary striking like most fighters do these days. Combos. Everything comes with a combo. But look how much energy went through those 2 hooks that missed entirely.
Yeah. Oof. Up to the body there.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice slip though.
Hadley using that X guard as well for blocking.
I think about
That's what Strickland does.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. We found the body there. Smotherman found the body that was really good with it. That's the thing with the X guard. You can throw the X guard, but it renders your body open.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you're Smotherman, if you can kind of feint and get him to use that X guard, then he could leave him an opening for a right uppercut up the middle.
Yeah.
But I think Hadley's using it as he's peeling away. See there, and that's the end of round 1. Difficult round. Oh, let me get the.
Oh wow.
Up round 2. Yeah, no, that was quick.
Somehow you're ahead of me.
Oh, how?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I still got 30 seconds on this.
What?
That's so mad.
I've not done anything. Oh, difficult round. You had Smotherman pressing the action. He's landed a few good strokes on Hadley. I don't know who to score that one. Guys in the chats, what do you reckon? Who are you giving that round to?
When you're jumping back in, I'll sync it up again.
All right, yeah.
All right, into round 2.
Excuse me. Yep, we're off the stools.
Cool.
This time he's warning Big Hadley about something.
Bye. You in?
Not yet.
Oh.
I'd like advert. And they're in. Round 2.
Okay, cool, sweet. Now, it has just happened.
Oh, yeah, we've got a timeout.
Yeah.
Oh, have you scored that last round too?
Oh, yeah, good point. Good question. I actually would have given it to. Let's have a look at striking. Let's get numbers. I have to fall.
I got a feeling that Smotherman might have taken it.
I do as well.
No?
Bear with me. Let me let's put.
I felt like he landed a few good strikes in there, and he was pressing the action. He had octagon control.
He did, yeah. Round 1, 28 strikes and 17.
Yeah.
He had the most significant strikes in that one. So yeah, Smotherman will give it to.
Chris Cushman says he's going with 1-0 Cam. Yeah, I felt that. I didn't think Hadley got quite going yet. I'd like to see Hadley use more low kicks in this round, actually. It's all boxing from him at the moment. Oof. Ooh. Get loose. There we go. There's one low kick. Better Hadley.
What's your time now?
4:27, 4:26, 4:25, 4:24.
420, 419, 418, 417, 416.
Yeah, we're on. Ooh. Getting looser now. Both guys are swinging with bad intention, but
yeah, I think Hadley realizes that he needs to go.
Yeah. Yeah, come on, more low kicks, Hadley. Go to work.
Yeah, he's really biting down on those punches from Smotherman. So Smotherman's earned his respect. Whoosh.
It's like he's making Smotherman miss, but then he's missing opportunities to try and counter.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I would even like Hadley to initiate the grappling.
Yeah, I think it'd be a smarter move for him.
Yeah.
I think he'd be clearly the better grappler out of the two.
Wouldn't be something he'd work
good
on.
submission wins.
Wouldn't be a game plan to work on against Brady, but in this fight, yeah, it would be. Hey, Brady, Einstein.
Yeah, Brady would have been a tough one for him. Those exchanges.
Great combinations from Smotherman, and he does attack the body too. Nice jab there from Hadley. Knock the head back. I think it is Smotherman who has the range. Nice.
Yeah.
Combinations.
Yeah, Hadley's just not been able to find the mark.
Yeah. Nice.
Get past it. I think he landed a good shot to the body then.
Yeah, that was good. But yeah, it's when Smotherman throws his hands, he has very good combinations.
Yeah, I agree. Chris Cushman says Hadley looks good at 135, just not reading the combos in this one. Yeah. Oof. Fucking a jab there. May have hit the target. And he's reading Smotherman's lead left hook quite well.
Yeah.
Getting out of the way. He needs to find a mark for his own offense.
Nice.
That time. Right hand. Hadley loses him with the leg kick then. Oh,
did that connect?
Straight right from Smotherman. I think it might have been. I don't know. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that a high poke?
That looks like a bad one.
Really? The way he jumped back was pretty bad.
Yo.
Is it actual eye poke? Oh yeah,
man,
yeah,
that's horrible.
Yeah.
That's gnarly.
I did notice.
Gotta stop the timer.
That prior, Hadley was leaving his fingers open like that.
Is his eye still there?
Damn.
I mean, at that point, if they wave it off, that's virtually 2 rounds down.
Yeah, bro, did not like that.
They could give that to Smotherman, couldn't they? Who was winning the fight thus far? Yeah, after round 1, you can't really no contest, right? But at this point, I think you can look at the numbers because in that round alone, round 2 thus far, we've got 28 strikes to 19 from Smotherman again. That was all significant strikes.
Close.
I mean, that guy only throws significant strikes. Is that blood in it?
He's got the full 5 minutes to recover.
Yeah. I know where that blood come from.
He gonna take this. Take it sweet ass time with it.
Man, we want you back in here. I mean, his boxing is good. You know, he's clearly a boxer, stand-up striker. Everything he throws is coming like quite nice, crisp combinations. But he doesn't have a lot else. What does he do when he fights the wrestlers in this division? What does he do when he's up against those people who are going to take his lead leg out? Hadley doesn't throw that leg kick enough. He should. I think he should go back to that lead leg kick, because
oh yeah,
a
100%.
lot of what Smotherman is doing is he's creeping forward with that, sticking out right out there, and he's just having it his way with his striking.
Yeah, guys in the chat, do you think Smotherman's going to continue after this? You expecting him to continue? Got a bad eye poke. He's got some time left on the clock still.
Yeah. Surely.
I don't know what the refs
Don't know if I want to watch this
say
again.
into him.
Yo.
Yeah, he got 3 minutes left.
Don't know if I can see that.
I think he might be all right.
Yeah, but even now he's squinting. Even now he's finding it difficult. If we don't carry on with this, I'm going to go get a cup of tea. And
some folk reckon that, you know, fouls should be deducted points. Rogan says about it quite a lot, but I think you do leave yourself open a little bit for potential scenarios where if someone gets battered, like say if Hadley like completely batters Smotherman all 3 rounds,
right,
3 rounds scored 10-9,
yeah,
but he concedes an eye poke in all 3 rounds. It's a draw.
Wait.
Yeah?
So if he can eat, okay, so they take a point off him every round. That won't work.
Yeah, could you imagine for every per foul, if a point was taken away for every foul,
then basically bro's just fighting himself. You know what I mean? He's winning the rounds, but he's his own biggest enemy because he's losing the points because of his own actions.
Yes, Aaron, who says this
4
is
minutes.
such a terrible card, lads. Decision fest. Well, you're on 4 minutes. But what's up? I'm here. I mean, you must have been having a field MMA day today.
Yeah.
Smotherman's good.
Oh, he's taking a point.
He is.
I thought he wasn't going to do that yet.
He didn't even get warned before.
Oh, yeah, he did say I warned you before the fight, so.
Oh.
That's why. I didn't hear the warning at all. Now, the way that Smotherman's coming out with all of this energy, he doesn't need to. He's already got the point. He just needs to do what he's, wrestling from Hadley, wise and clever. But the problem is, Hadley can pretty much write this round off because he's not getting back unless he gets a submission. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Hadley needs a finish.
Needs a finish.
There we go.
He can look as good as he wants in this round right now. He can look as good as he wants. But what he should be prioritizing is his energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
But he did have a 4-minute break already. 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is probably the longest I've seen for an eye poke. I mean, usually
for a while, yeah.
Yeah, for a minute. Like they haven't really taken all of the time.
Bro, Smotherman looks like 18.
He does, doesn't he?
I kid you not.
Check how old he is.
I don't know. Yeah, never looked.
Yeah, so what's Hadley's got to get him out of there somehow. Now Smotherman has been knocked out before, twice before. And Smotherman historically hasn't done too well in decisions. He won 4, but he's lost 2. So, looking at his age, he's 27.
He's up on score at the moment anyway.
I would say. I'll give that one to Smotherman again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In which case, we're scoring it 10-8. With the point deduction.
I was going to go 10-9. Hard to call it 10-8.
You can't go 10-9.
Yeah. Well, I'll give it to Smotherman because of the point deduction. But Hadley did put some punctuation on that he needed. So I think with the refs they would. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it'd be 10-8 though.
Oh, I see. Of course, because of the point deduction. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give Smotherman's up.
He did
2017.
He did put that punctuation on the end, but I don't think it was enough.
I don't think it was enough. No.
We'll go for round 3. Timer at the ready.
Oof. How are you guys scoring it at home as well?
Standing by. Come on, Chris Tagliatelle.
3 coming right up.
We're in. You on time?
Okay. I'm a little bit behind.
Oh, what happened? How's it? Man, it's fast. Electric.
Yeah.
Yo. Smotherman.
Yeah. Hadley's got to finish. Hadley's got to chase for a finish.
He has to. But these boys are well rested.
Yeah, Aaron, you're right. Hadley does look off. He really does. Just not finding that timing. Full fight. And Smotherman has got range on him. Hadley's in at the hips.
How does Hadley stop him? Now Smotherman hasn't been submitted.
He needs to get him down to sub him.
There's going to be some via submission.
His best chance. Props to Smotherman, though. Done what he needs to do. But it looks like it's all Hadley. Hadley needs a David Grant moment, in my opinion.
You mean like a Paul Craig moment?
Yeah.
Van Kalaev.
Was that time David Grant was down on scorecards and got a point deducted and then got a sub against thingy.
Yeah, he seems to have more engine and tank as well, though, I think.
Ooh. Catching him with the pace as well. Good low kick there from Hadley.
Nice.
But Smotherman still comes forward. Yeah. Props to Smotherman, man. He's grinding it out for sure.
It really is. He was a massive underdog as well.
Cool. The win. How many people picked him?
I wonder who would have. Oosh. Oh, Hadley done a laugh with him. The output of Smotherman was so good about him. He has a much higher output.
Only had one finish so far this evening. Yeah, I kind of expected a lot of decisions on this card, really. I was hoping that the Spain was going to get the knockout, but that didn't come through.
Yeah.
Also hoping that Elkins was going to get a sub, though. That didn't come through.
Wow. Wow.
I think Charles Johnson has a chance to knock out Sumudaerji in his next fight.
Smotherman's up against the fence with it. Hadley's on the run. Wow. So good. Smotherman's literally just, wow, knees as well. This is so good. Up against the cage on the end. Smotherman's literally just knocking at the door constantly, keeping Hadley grated against the cage. Oosh. Oh, he's got a particular kind of violence to his striking, Smotherman, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got a good level of fluidity to his strikes.
Wow. Nice 1-2 there from Hadley.
Oof.
Smotherman felt it. It kind of looked like his legs went wobbly for a second. And from Hadley, it's just...
Hardly to the last stretch of this fight. Then we've got Charles Johnson versus Sumudaerji coming up.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that was a kick.
We need a finish on this main card.
We do.
We need a finish on this main card.
I need a cup of tea.
Nearly threw my can of Coke.
Have a look.
Already had a coffee and a can of Coke.
That did seem like a base.
Buzzing.
It did look like a basic low kick.
Oh, it was a groin shot. Missed it.
Got a warning, yeah.
Goodness sakes. Hadley.
It didn't look like...
Oh.
He's ready to go, yeah. It didn't look like it was like powerful, had any intent behind it. like half thrown, you know. Okay, we've got a minute back on the clock. The one on screen is out of date because we had a stoppage. Right, we've got a minute here on the clock.
Chris Cushman says, I think I remember your interview with Energy. Yeah, that was actually quite a little while ago with Diane Ash.
Yeah.
It was a good time. He can talk for ever.
Great, yeah, it was a great chat.
He invited Ash, I think, to a private group chat on.
Okay. How do you did you watch it? Do you know Energy? What's your background? Who wrote that? Who was it? I missed a comment.
It was Chris Cushman.
Who?
Chris Cushman in the chat said.
Chris. Cool. Yeah, let us know. How do you know Energy? Come across him before? Spoke with him before, or just a fan?
He should get a finish against Sumudaerji, I think.
Nice, yeah. Look at that. I think that could perhaps. I mean, look at it. Look at damage, right? The guy's got like.
It says be known in the chats, guys. If you're just joining us, welcome on in. This is UFC fan channel where fan opinions matter most. We've just had 3 rounds of war between Jake Hadley and Cameron Smotherman.
Smotherman, yeah.
Smotherman.
Smotherman.
So
have you heard the Smotherman? The Smotherman? Yeah, the Smotherman.
Do you know the Smotherman?
He lives on Jewelry Lane.
The one who lives on Jewelry Lane?
No, oh my God.
For this last round, do you reckon it's Smotherman as well?
Yes. I reckon it's going to be Smotherman.
Yeah, I'd give it 30-26. Personally.
Yeah, what do we have? Yeah, that's what we got in the thing.
Whack.
Yeah, all 3 rounds. And point deducted. Didn't really need to deduct that point because, you know.
Thoughts on Francis nearly committing a homicide? Darren? Yeah, I've seen a little clip on social media. Ground and pound against the cage.
I didn't watch it, actually. I was
surprised.
Right over here. What do you guys think of the PFL card? Are we all thinking that this is better than the PFL card, or were we thinking that the PFL card is better than this card? I thought it was a strong PFL card, to be fair.
I guess on paper it was, but they kind of blew all their top dogs in that.
Yeah.
One card. Oh, official decision.
Unanimous.
Cameron looks confident.
Yeah, yeah. But what was the 29-27 I heard?
Down on feed. Yeah, okay, his family all going bananas. I missed the scorecards. Someone get some. Let me know. Props to Simon, though.
Welcome to the UFC, Cameron Smotherman, eh?
Yeah, I'm hoping we're going to get more finishes. And Aaron coming up, I predict at least a two coming. Oh, my feed is frozen.
I think so, yeah.
Uploading.
Chats are still up.
30-26, 29-27, 29-27. I just scored it. Yeah,
a day and a half notice. You know?
Oh,
wow.
That's mad. Welcome on in. Hit that like button if you're not done so already, guys.
Yeah.
Get them going.
Oh, nice. I'd love to see this guy grow.
Double figures. Oh, for sure. Straight right there. Replays. Welcome to the UFC. Got Adrian Yanez in his corner. Man like Adrian.
Oh, yeah.
He's also been on the channel as well. I think Ash needs to start rebooking some people we've already spoke to. not spoken to for ages.
An extreme underdog as well.
Welcome on in. Yes, I see more people floating into the chats. Get yourselves into the stream, but get yourselves in the chats, guys. Let yourselves be know. Hear what you think about tonight's card.
I think Aaron's chat's still up.
Oh, sorry. Gosh.
Yeah. Jamal Hill down there. What's your thoughts on Jamal Hill, Khalil Roundtree?
Yeah, I think Jamal Hill's going to fight someone else. Thoughts of him potentially fighting Jan Blachowicz. Don't know.
He's not giving it time of day.
I don't know if it's going to get made. I want to see Jan back in there. It's been a little while.
Yeah.
In a hot minute. Ooh. Yeah. What do I go for in this next fight?
Let's have a quick look at me. I think I went with.
Oh, Dog's Nuts leading leaderboard at the moment.
Oh, really? The Dogs
Dylan
Doodahs.
second, Leslie and Harris joint third.
Oh, yeah, the Charles
John's on 8 with me, Aaron. Fourth. Shango.
Terrible week for me, man. Terrible week.
Edward J. Wales in at 5th. Siren at 6th with Taylor and Ash. There you go.
Man, okay, I'm in the running still. I would have thought I'd be in the basement with, I don't know, wherever, Dharma buried the bodies.
Overall leaderboard, what is that?
So I would have thought. All right, I think we're going to get the kettle.
Go for it, man.
We need the kettle. Feel free to do the finding points if need, but otherwise the chats, they're working now?
Oh, well, yeah.
Right,
I'll get to some, yeah. Aaron says, if Energy doesn't get a finish, this card is so cursed. Yeah, I can see that. Frishman says, Jamal Hill versus Yuri, please. Yeah, I think Yuri's good to go, isn't he? At the moment. Could see that. I think there definitely are some fights to be made still for upcoming cards. Towards the end of the year. 311 hasn't even been. Oh no, it's January. I mean, some fights in January are starting to come through. But we still need a few more on 310. 3 teams can start to book up a little bit. What about, yeah, that's the last one in December. Jones Miocic card is basically, I'd say it's finalized. Won't be long. Last fight night of the year needs probably a few more fights. That's looking pretty good, to be fair, as the last fight night of the year. But which is going to be headlined supposedly by Umar Nurmagomedov and Song Yudong. But I think Uriah Faber came out and said that that fight might be moved to January, which is strange. In which case, Dern versus Rebas might actually be the headliner, and that's going to be the one that sees out the year. Unless they book another option. What heavyweights? Jamal Hill do that? Don't know. What's next for Roundtree? Loser of Van Clive versus Rakic? Yeah, I'd imagine so. I mean, that's what I kind of said in the Aftermath show. For someone so far down the rankings, and he does deserve to fight up again and not somebody ranked below him. I think there's some really exciting fights for him in this division. And I think he deserves to be in the top 5. I think he can get top 5 in there. Let's move on then. Well, this fight between Charles Johnson and Sumudaerji, I'll talk about Sumudaerji as he's in the prep point at the moment. With a professional record of 16 wins, 6 losses, 13 knockouts and 1 submission, 10 first-round finishes, 3 wins and 3 losses in the UFC. Made his debut in 2018, has lost his last 2 fights, but he's never been knocked out. He's been submitted a fair few times. Yeah, like he's had some wars though. That Matt Schnell fight was what, fight of the year, 2022. I want to say. I'm going to find this now. That's what I reckon. Mudaerji, fight of the night. It doesn't say fight of the year. What? Surely that was fight of the year. Can't remember what else it was. Annoying. Yeah, the Tim Elliott fight wasn't great. Tim Elliott came up short notice and ragdolled him, and however long it was. Chris Cushman says the PFL can't top UFC 300 or Ryzen's Super Ryzen 3. Yeah, it's going to take ages for PFL to top anyone. Even one's better. Yeah, Paul Hughes getting the win against AJ McKee. I mean, I feel so muggy for saying that Paul Hughes wasn't ready for AJ McKee. I haven't seen the fight, but from what I'm hearing, he destroyed AJ. So maybe he clearly is worthy. How he fares against Usman Nurmagomedov? Well, don't know about that. Moving on. Yeah, Sumudaerji though, fighting style point. He's a southpaw fighter, tall for the flyweight division. His distance management is one of the best, one of his best attributes. He's got a lot of long range weapons. He stays light on his feet, and he's very good at scurrying out of danger, attacking and resetting. Comfortable throwing kicks off of his front leg. He throws them so fast that they're like a jab. Smart counterpuncher who sets his traps. He looks to catch opponents as he's moving backwards. Yes, King James in the house. Who wants it first? Oh, wow. Someone wants a scrap. Someone's eager for this fight. Who have you picked in this one? Are you gone for Charles Johnson or have you gone for Sumudaerji? Charles Johnson, though, he's got pro record of 16 wins and 6 losses, 7 knockouts, 3 submissions, 4 first round finishes. He is 5-4 in the UFC. He made his debut in 2022, and he's on a 3-fight win streak at the moment. He's never been knocked out or submitted as a professional. He's a switch stance fighter, athletic striker. Used to be a track star and wrestled in college. So very athletic. Comes out with a narrow Muay Thai stance, but will often incorporate a lot of lateral movement. He brings in the an unorthodox / fluid striking approach. Often uses long range weapons to cover a lot of distance with strikes. He usually responds well to his corner's advice in between rounds and makes the necessary adjustments. And that's pretty much, you know, a shout out to his last fight. Really, the way he was able to kind of come back in that one against I don't know who it was. I did tape on it. My memory is terrible. Joshua Van, that was it. Joshua Van. Where was I? But he picks up the pace as the rounds go on, which is detriment to just how well he manages his overall output. What I'm expecting from Charles Johnson, though, is to be very active fighter. Johnson will be looking for his 4th win this year, and given he's only lost to wrestle heavy fighters in the past, he'd be confident it's not such a big threat against Sumudaerji. I think he needs to take the center of the octagon early and use his hand feints to hide his low kicks. He had some great success with taking away Joshua Van's base in his last fight, and I feel like he'll kind of do the same in this one. And we're in. Guy's not even back yet. Time is going to be out, but at the moment, Johnson pressing early, trying to get Sumudaerji out of there. Clearly, oh, there he is. back. But yeah, Johnson, be more composed. I think this time I was expecting, but clearly not that composed. Bit of a rush start. He needs to stick to the fundamentals more. There was moments in that first round against Joshua Van where it looked like he was getting a bit too carried away for my liking, and Van started to kind of connect with his hands a lot. But it took, say, the corner advice from Johnson to really kind of, make sure that he was on the right track and stay composed.
Yeah. Wow. I did not want to miss a second of this one. There is so much happening, so much going on. I guess that you got through all the expectation and points.
Nearly, yeah.
Yeah, nice. But so fast. The speed of Sumudaerji, it's there, and obviously Johnson's so dynamic. Wow. This is cool. That leg kick from Sumudaerji, though, has he been deploying it much?
Not that I've been seeing, no.
Looked effective.
But yeah, he needs to use those long range weapons, does Sumudaerji in this, and he can't afford to lose takedowns.
Nice read from him in a G. Energy's like really flowy.
Ooh. Yep, then from Stu.
What's your time?
I'm on 3:16, 3:15, 3:14, 3:13.
Oh yeah. On the time.
Ooh. Good inside low kicks from Sumudaerji here.
Yeah, here we go. So that's what I'm saying. It's looking fairly effective now, and he should go 12 fairly often with him if he can. And look, he is methodically breaking him down. Get him thinking about the legs and what's coming down low, and then land up top. That's also a very effective strategy from Sumudaerji, who's skirting the outside.
Sumudaerji dangerous in this division, man, but he just, he needs to stay away from submission the threats and work on that.
Look at that, Sumudaerji trying to flatten the tires of Johnson.
Absolutely. Did you pick in this? I think I picked second round finish. Charles Johnson.
That guy,
You guys picking in this fight?
Ordered on Johnson, yeah. NRG.
Yeah, I went round 2 knockout. Did you lads see Ilya's custom shorts for 305?
I did.
They are fine, mate. Yeah, they are sick.
They do look hard.
Yeah, looking forward to that. I wonder if Holloway's wearing the same pattern.
Yeah, I said decision. Johnson decision.
How did you?
And I did.
Yeah, next week, guys, we've got a fun watch along happening your way, so you got to make sure you're just tuning in. There's going to be some fun stuff in the spinning wheel. The spinning wheel will be making a return. We're doing a much earlier card. You don't know what the spinning wheel is? Basically, you got to be there to find out. There's going to be several sections on the spinning wheel. We're going to each take it in turns to spin it. Whatever it lands on, we got to do it. There'll be lots of different ones. Fun new ones that we got installed. So, yeah, make sure you stick around for 308.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. I'm looking
live from the prelims.
Been getting super excited about that. I know we're jumping a bit ahead in time talking about it, but it's just too exciting not to.
Yeah,
too exciting not to.
There's been a back and forth war so far.
I know it absolutely has been.
Oof. Block them energy then.
Well, I like purple shorts,
Yeah, I dig them. Ooh.
Wow, here we go. Here we go.
Johnson's got him against the cage.
Whoa.
Good way to end the round there.
It's a strong way to end the round. Very strong way to end the round. I currently need to sort the timeout.
I think Johnson may have stolen that round.
Reckon.
Nice flurry at the end there. Close though. Competitive.
Yeah, I think Energy's got that one. Oh yeah, I'll go that 10-9 for Johnson.
Charles finds his way within.
All right.
Charles looks so good off the break too. Yeah, he does. Yeah, really worked on a lot of Muay Thai.
All right, timer when you win.
Mudaerji just has a gum shield in. Mark Smith.
Died yet?
And now we're in.
Time is up.
Bosh. Johnson switching to southpaw and orthodox. Finding the range against a tall, long Sumudaerji here. Oof. Sumudaerji looks like he's trying to catch him coming in. He needs to use that jab more often, I think.
Yeah, he's leaning on that front leg though. Johnson, yeah, nice kick. He can certainly start attacking that more. Sumudaerji is about skirting the outside, staying tall.
Missed with the teep kick that time. That's Johnson. Good low kick that then from Sumudaerji, doubling up on it. Went to the body that time. Pumping that jab out. Just getting a bit flowy.
Nice.
Dancing in there. High kick. Ooh. Come on, Johnson.
Let's go.
TKO, please, brother. Who's never been stopped by TKO, but still.
Yeah, I feel like the strategy here is changing a bit for Johnson, though, isn't it? He's leading more of those teep kicks to the body. Well, nice. Because for Johnson, he's finding it difficult. He's getting caught a few times coming in, and Sumudaerji, it's just about catching him coming in.
Oof.
He did just there. Kick. So that's why he's coming in with a teep kick now.
But
he does look
if
frustrated.
Energy wins the flyweight belt, I promise I'm getting a skullet. Mate, really, for real.
Who said that? Yeah?
Aaron, getting a skullet.
Wouldn't be surprised if Angus goes for the star next.
Angus is going for a skullet, man. 100%. We got to make Angus get a skullet next week. Ooh, big left hand by Mudaerji then.
Landed nice.
Mudaerji lands
the fight of the lead hands, isn't it, for these boys?
Skull
yeah, it's all about whoever about controlling and having that left outer hand. Nice. That was beautiful from Johnson.
Oh,
so good.
Right hand. He's wobbling him, surely.
He's running in.
Get that finish, Johnson. Get that finish.
Wow.
Smash a like on the video, found guys, him. If you think Aaron should get a skullet.
Wow, nice. Oh, nice. Whoa.
Oh,
whoa.
Yes.
Johnson
yes,
letting it go. Let's go, Johnson. Let's go.
3 points, baby.
Energy, let's finish this.
3 points.
End it. You said round 2?
End him now, please.
You said round 2?
I said round 2. Yes. Come on.
Yeah, it's got a whole 1 minute 20 here.
Finish him. Oh, he's still alive.
I think. Why is he still alive?
Why is he still alive?
I had, I think last week, similar thing happened.
Oh, Mudaerji's going to recover.
You reckon?
Yeah. Take off the legs. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Legs.
Uh-oh.
No, he's not got it in him. Surely not.
Uh-oh.
Mate. No.
Oh, no.
No. That's Ty. That might be Ty.
That did look
He's
dangerous.
really well.
Oh, he's out. Back door. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Oh.
Get out of there.
Oh.
That was a turn of events.
There goes the TKO pick. Energy will get
Warning
up,
him not
bro.
to throw a knee.
Mudaerji not doing anything in this position. Now take him down.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Nice.
Wow, what a sweep.
Oh, Sue with a sweep.
It was beautiful.
Wow. Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Oh,
just tumbled over the top.
What an into that round.
That was beautiful. What a scrap.
Yeah.
So good.
Chris Cushman says 2-0 Energy.
Yeah.
I think it is too. Fair to say. But he nearly got him out of there. Yes.
It was so close. Yep. Energy for me. Energy for me. He looks knackered though. Should he be turning it on so much? Round 2.
I know.
He is spent.
Dig deep. Best second round of 2024, possibly, says Brother B. Wow, big call.
That's a big call.
Second round.
On the card, yeah, I'd say.
One punch away from stopping the fight. Yeah. I think Sue was covering up quite well, I felt. He was intelligently defending himself. But
that right there got through. And then it just unraveled. Then he just got unraveled.
Here we go. Round 3.
I was in.
Come on, Johnson.
He looks so... Wow, spinning kick there landed. He looks so spent on the corner and he comes out like he's got energy. Like he's got energy. And the rock's gone. There's a lot of... Do you know what? It's so exciting, Johnson, Mr. Johnson. But he seems to be coming in too often and getting caught too fairly frequently, you know?
Yeah, man. It's gently, slow paced, third round.
Dangerous way to fight. So much movement.
Yeah.
So I was doing some boxing, and my coach was saying that I move a lot as well. I'm either in, I'm either out, but I'm never just standing still, waiting to move effectively. And it's good because it, creates that misdirection.
Yeah.
And your opponent.
It's cardio taxing.
Yeah, it's very cardio taxing.
Oof.
There's always a payoff to it. Pros and cons. Oh, it's a wind up of a right hook. Reckon Sumudaerji should go back to that inner kick?
Yeah. 100%.
See a winner.
Yeah, that is true. Flyweights never disappoint. Appreciate the flyweights.
Yeah. Just the speed at which they throw. Where would you want to see inner G in the division, do you think? Competitively? I'd have to get the card up, but I could see him being a top 15, you know.
Yeah.
Sumudaerji's just fallen out of top 15 though, hasn't he? He was ranked.
So. Yeah. I mean, you still got Match now in at 15, so I'd like to see Charles Johnson make the rankings.
Yeah.
I mean, he's lost the guys that are in the rankings. I think. What does he pay?
I think he's offensively fluent, Johnson, but defensively he's got so many holes to it. It's risky when you push him up those ranks. You know? Now, if you're offensively fluent, you just got to put power now to what you throw. And then you can do your job far more effectively. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that would be how Johnson has the same style, but sees himself in the top 10.
Yeah, Chris Cushman saying rematch with Darren. Yeah, did Darren lose his last fight?
Already Darren. No, he won.
Last fight.
Yeah, he was matched now.
Oh, yeah. That's right. You could see it down the line, but he's scheduled to fight Joshua Van. What the hell? What sort of matchmaking is that? Pair him up against the guy that you beat, who lost to the guy you beat. Like, what?
So, what Matt
Darren deserves to fight up.
He's just come on in and
After
he's
defending against Matt Schnell.
Beats Matt Schnell. He's fighting someone who's unranked.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Who Charles Johnson finished. I don't make that. Doesn't make sense.
It would have been great to put Charles Johnson up there.
Styles makes fights.
When's his fight? UFC 310. That's in January next year. Or was that this year?
No, 310 is December. Ooh.
Oh, I reckon if
Mudaerji's got 20 seconds to
make this happen.
Make this good defense from Charles Johnson. Ooh. He's
out of it. Nice. Very good.
Oh.
Wow.
Good end.
Although, that's the problem with flyweight. So many strikes landed. So many were thrown. Where's the damage?
Yeah, would you give Sumudaerji that round? That last round, perhaps?
That was a good fight, to be fair. But because it was so close to contended, you look at the non-trivial things like octagon control. And Johnson had that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Johnson definitely had it.
Yeah.
I would give that one.
I mean, this flyweight division pretty stacked.
Was it nearly fight ending? Anyway, I think you could confidently say 2-1. You can confidently say 2-1.
Yeah, I would say it's 2. Yeah, I think Johnson definitely blew out the gas tank in round 2 trying to finish him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a finish.
I've not had one yet.
I've relied on Rob Font and Carl Phillips to give us a finish in this main card.
Oh, man.
Only one so far tonight.
I didn't even think that one would be a finish because Rob Font's not been finished. Well, he has.
No.
He's very durable.
Right, next weekend's going to be stacked with finishes. Be good. We're going to eat good next week.
Oh, yeah. Ooh-wee. No. George Berry, I need to know what we need to get a Chinese in this pay-per-view.
Where's George Berry at?
Go get this Chinese in. I'm gonna find out what Chinese restaurants are near Angus and Swansea, and George Berry's gonna send
I don't think there's many.
Send number 32 down to the door.
Option. There we go. That's a wrap. I didn't see the scores. Hopefully.
Wait, we're having
on my phone.
I didn't even see that announcement.
You didn't?
Completely missed that.
I didn't. What was I looking? It happened so quick.
Yeah, it went straight into that, didn't they?
Longest active win streak.
Yeah, that's 4 wins this year.
Huh?
This year. That's his 4th win this year. He's an incredibly active fighter as well.
Yeah, he's kind of the Donald Cerrone of flyweight
Do you reckon if yeah? Do you reckon if Van drops out, he can step on in and fight Cody Durden?
Rematch, yeah. Yeah. Imagine that. 5 fights.
I'm
in a
looking at
year.
him now. I reckon he could be ready for that fight in December. He's relatively unscathed.
Yeah, see how banged up he is. Give him a ranking. Gotta agree. Gotta agree with Chris.
Mm-hmm.
He does to at least be 15.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, now got to drop out, I'm afraid.
Oh, make him fight him, right?
If, yeah. Huh? Yeah. Chanel is only 1 win in his last 5.
Yeah, Schnell's either got to drop out or Energy can fight him.
Hmm.
He's fought a guy who's just dropped out of the top 15, and Sumudaerji looked good, to be honest. He did look good despite losing that one.
Bro's looking like Mo Salah walking out there.
Yeah. Previewing UFC 308. Not sure where they think they're getting the time from. We've been getting decisions all the way up the card. But I guess you can't go out without mentioning how good this 308 is going to be looking. Next week, Abu Dhabi. Robert Whittaker versus Khamzat Chimaev. The return of Chimaev. Who else is excited for it?
I think we're going to get excited when the cage door closes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still expecting Khamzat to pull out at the start of next week.
Does something like ring rust even apply to someone like Khamzat Chimaev? Or does he...
We've seen him out for an extensive period before.
Yeah, but does he? I don't think that this guy will get ring rust, you know? The way fighters are known to get ring rust.
It's because a big fight, though. Big fight.
Certainly is.
Tough one.
How do you reckon Khamzat's leveled up or changed? Because...
I don't know. Is it not scheduled for... They've not scheduled it for 5 rounds, have they? I think they might have.
Wow. Just that the power in his punches as well.
Brother B says, Whittaker fan through and through, no matter what. Stick through Whittaker next week.
I'm excited. I'm just excited to see Khamzat come back, you know. Guy's a menace to society. Quite literally. Yeah. Coy, see the way Mark Goddard was looking at Max Holloway there. BMF versus the belt. It's a good fight to make, but is it going to be as competitive as we hope? More competitive than Volk, Ilya, or less? Do you reckon Ilya's going to be wrestling?
I think it might be more, and it's just purely because Volk was coming off of that loss against Islam. It was quite a bit of a turnaround. Didn't feel like it was, he took the right amount of time necessary.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. When Volk comes back, I think good chance that we get to see old Volk again. See, Max is just on fire at the moment.
He did look
riding that wave from that 300 knockout. Probably the best moment of the year.
Singly the best moment of the year. Wow.
Paige Van Zandt power slapping.
Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah, Power Slap is going to be returning, but also we've got our own version of Power Slap coming to 308 next week. So tune on into 308 to see ATF boys throw some gloved hands in.
Well, the beast says, I understand how dangerous Chimaev is. I just can't not cheer for Bobby Knuckles.
Yeah.
Well, win-win for you, bro, son. Chimaev wins. He finally solidifies himself as a title challenger. But, yeah, I wonder. Chimaev beats Rob. He's going to get the new title shot. in South Africa, probably because Chimaev can't fight in the US.
Can he
Maybe
not?
they could. Visa.
He hasn't.
Can't get a visa in the US.
He hasn't for a minute, but
Because he hangs around with that Chechen leader. US won't give him a visa.
Oh, really? Yeah, so maybe maybe then it would be Chimaev coming into Cape Town next year.
Yeah.
Permanent card. I'll love to see
either that or they'll do it in Abu Dhabi. So
yeah, 1 and 2.
Kind of Phillips was like Jesus.
Yeah, man, the guy looks. No, Jared Leto.
Jesus looks like Jared Leto. Jared Leto.
Yo, what a knockout!
Oh, that was an old one.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Didn't even recognize it was Ige at first. So different. Why are you putting knockouts from that far back? You don't have to go that far back to find a knockout from him. Yeah, Kyler Phillips has just got an insane output as well. We're getting some of the points.
Yeah, break it down.
Break it down now, y'all. This is fight number 4 in the card tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so let's start with Kyler Phillips, right? So he's a pro record of 12 wins and 2 losses, 5 KOs, 2 subs, 5 first-round finishes, and in the UFC, it's 6 wins and 1 loss only. His debut was back in 2020. He's got 3-fight win streak he's currently riding right now, and he's never been KO'd, nor has he been submitted. The guy is good. Now, his style is orthodox fighter, brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, very wide, and he's got these long arms too, which can help him strike or touch his opponent from range. Very athletic, and it shows in his constant movement and head movement as he bounces just outside of range. He's got this great lateral and diagonal kind of movement to his entries, which it opens up more striking opportunities for him and subsequently more troubles and problems for his opponent. But his fast hands and striking is very difficult to predict. Like, it's dynamic, it's his whole entire approach to it, and he's able to cover a lot of distance when stepping in with his jab, of course, because of that long reach that he's got. He can be overly aggressive at times, and at any range, including on the ground. So he's spinning back kicks in his arsenal are pretty lethal, and that's something that you should also be looking out for. But that, for me, is Phillips.
Yeah, as for Rob Font, though, he's got a pro record of 20 wins and 8 losses with 9 knockouts and 4 submissions. 9 of his finishes are in the first round. Currently 10 wins and 8 losses in the UFC, and he made his debut in 2014. 1 win in his last 5, though. He's beaten a former champ in Cody Garbrandt. Also tied second for most knockouts in the division as well. And he's an orthodox fighter with brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Keeps his guard tight and high. Precise striker with devastatingly fast hands. Starts off working behind his jab, looking to split the guard of his opponent. Rob's offense is generally his defense. So you will see he likes being first in the exchanges. Often just touches his opponents to tease out the counter attacks so he can trace the shots back to the source straight after they spend combos. We call this poking the bear. Explosive on the canvas too. He's very difficult to pin down. In the stand-up, he'll remain patient with calculated frequency.
Yeah.
He makes the prep point at the moment, but what can we expect from Kyler Phillips? Guys, get your predictions in the chat.
Let's have a hear. Let's see what they are. So Phillips will likely stay on the outside and use his lateral movement to create angles for his strikes. Occasionally, he'll stop to feint and draw out the jabs from Font, but before countering, he'll do that only before countering. Now, he really favors finishing his punching combinations off with a knee up the middle, so it's something he could use a lot in this fight. I know he did against Pedro Munoz, for example, and I'm expecting it could be effective tonight. So the important thing is he can't stand. He has to avoid at all costs standing in front of Rob, because he can be in for all sorts of trouble if that's the case. But I do love the fact that he does move on angles, which shouldn't make that be a situation. That shouldn't be the case.
Noticed Rob Font's got Raza Hubby in his corner. I don't know how long he's been working with him, but it's a very interesting factor heading into this fight. But as for Rob, then expectation-wise, he's got to come into this with something to prove. You know, usually he finds better success with his strikes when the threat of the takedown isn't there. We've not seen much wrestling from Phillips in his last 2 fights, but maybe we could see a striking test match on the feet. I think Phillips might want to test his striking out against Rob. We've got to see more low kicks, I think, from Font. He can't let Phillips dance around him and get sucked into chasing him all fight. He might find success with his boxing combinations if he leads with the low kick first, in my opinion. So, yeah, let's see from Rob. Not a great record. Phillips is a rising prospect in the division.
He really is. At such a pace. Got quite broad shoulders there, doesn't he? Very wide shoulders, but also, I just thought actually, because he stood there, did a bit of a Tai Chi kind of, but for a short moment, I did think he was standing there just caressing his nipples as his little warm up, or when Buffer calls his name out, which would have been really weird. But I reckon that'll give a fighter some clout if he's about to fight and he's just, do you know what I mean? That'll get him talked about for sure.
Yeah, no, there wasn't a method about that. I can't remember.
What? Rubbing your nipples before
pinching the nipples, yeah.
Before you start
PSP
fighting.
used to do it a few times. Something, I don't know.
All right, time is in.
Time is in. Here we go.
Are we in sync still?
Low kick early from Phillips.
Nice.
On pressing the pace.
Oh man,
putting Phillips on the outside.
The speed of this.
That's, I think what we're expecting.
Wow. On the outside and then he's on the inside. It's just so fast. And he's got a single leg and he's taking Rob Font down to the ground. However, Rob has got him in the kind of guillotine here.
Yeah. But Phillips in half guard.
Nice.
Control. So he's safe.
Yep. But everyone is dry. Everyone is dry and energy is high.
Yep. Yeah, it's a fast start.
Nice. Phillips is trying to... look at this. Very good from Phillips. Not bad. He's into half guard now, but...
Font's doing a good job.
That was... I don't know how that happened. He was going for a bit of a crucifix-looking approach, and then he just switched to get into half guard.
You got Phillips is trying to push down on that instep to free the leg.
Yeah, very
to half guard again.
Very methodical there from Font, who disarmed him from advancing into a full guard position, into a full mount position. Sorry, back out to the side. Oh, Phillips is looking to get back in there again, and Font is wise enough up to it. He's surviving down there. He's doing good. He's staying a step ahead of Phillips on the ground, but he's not getting out. Yeah. He's not standing up.
We've got to see him get back to full guard and create some space. Sweeps to get back.
Yeah, all he's doing is just making it difficult for Phillips to do what he's trying to do. But he's not getting to safety. He's not getting out of it.
Yeah, Phillips is looking to tie up an arm. That far side. Rob's very wise to it, fighting it off.
Oh, here we go. No.
Postures up with Phillips.
Nearly found a full mount, but not quite.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phillips will realise he needs to soften up the fighter in order to try to find more opportunities. Land a few more elbows. There we go.
Nice.
Do some damage here, because a fresh Rob Font he's finding it very difficult to advance or do what he's trying to do here on the ground. Scrambles are so...
Yeah, I went for Phillips' decision in this.
Yeah, I think I did the same. See, if I was Phillips in that position, I would have leaned or pushed my shoulder, sorry, into the neck there of Font, and just made it really uncomfortable for him. I wouldn't have been so quick to cycle for another attempt somewhere else, which is what he's doing. He's attempting one thing and then he's cycling into another attempt almost immediately after because Rob stops it. Here we go. See, at this point, elbow in. I'll be really driving the elbow, that shoulder, sorry, into the chin and head of Font.
Free that leg.
Rob is assuming a fetal position here.
Brother B says Carla is very good. I would say Font has some of best accuracy in the sport with his striking. Carla is dangerous with those high kicks too. Yeah.
Very dynamic, I'd say. And they're standing again.
Back to the feet. Oof. A real kick there from Phillips.
Wow, nice uppercut there from Font to the
shots
body.
Inside from Font.
I am always impressed with Rob Font's shot selection. You know, always so good. Once again, uppercuts.
Ooh, lead with the uppercut, but he's going to a level change for himself.
Oh, why he's opting for
drag
this.
Phillips down.
Can't imagine why he's opted in for it. Okay, hold on against the cage.
Look at the clock there to see how much time is left to work.
I'm having a bit of look now as well. 20 seconds left here.
Yep. Oh, and they break free. Ooh.
Nice there from Font.
Shots from Phillips.
This is difficult, man. Yeah, we've got to score this after.
Difficult, yeah.
The amount of times where I've said, you know what, I do not envy the judge's job. We've just taken it on, haven't we?
Yeah, there's a lot of ground control from Phillips in that round.
That was good. I think I might have liked Font for it though, to be honest with you.
I was in the chat. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I kind of do think I would have liked Font for it because
we're in the round.
Some great shot selection there. But then again, the control was very good from Phillips. He got to takedowns too, didn't he? So when it's closely contested like that, let's have a quick look to what it says on paper. Cool, mate. I'm looking at a picture of Kyler Phillips, and all I think is closer to the edge. I'm not saying, 30 Seconds to Mars, Jared Leto. Just looks like him. Yeah. But yeah, okay, let's go with Phillips on that one because it is significant strikes 18-7. And takedown attempts, 1 takedown attempt as well. That's total strikes, sorry, but significant strikes, yeah, again, he's just a little bit. Getting ready for round 2.
And 9 round 1.
And we're into round 2.
Right, there's got to be a finish. Come on, we got to have a finish.
We have to. I did think we were going to.
Ilka says Jam Myth. Welcome on in, brother.
Yeah, what's up, Jam?
Welcome on in. Who are you picking in this fight?
Jam.
Rob Font or Carla Phillips?
Oh, and we're down.
Ooh, deep single.
Kind of fell on him there. Carla Phillips really not exhibiting any power in this, is he?
No. He's flatten Rob out here. He's going to press him towards the cage, but Rob Font's going to create the gap, try and get back to his feet. Nice. There he goes.
Standing.
Phillips happily staying on the outside. Let Rob chase him.
Yeah, not bad from Rob Font. 1, 2.
He called him Fob Ron.
Who, me?
No, I didn't. I nearly called him Fob.
It's that time of hour. It's that time of night.
Yeah, it's that time of night. Brain is not firing. Taking ages to.
Nice kick there from
signals to reach.
Phillips. Weiler Phillips.
Jam's gone for Rob Font. This was your Rob Font decision. Probably good
Nice.
bet.
So their kicks
Some money
are
on.
great
Good bet,
from
man.
Phillips. Let's go back to him. Yeah, for Rob, he's looking to take your initial 1-2 strikes. Problem is Phillips backs on the cage. Yep, dangerous. Whoosh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Tyler.
This could be a win for Rob Font, you know. He's not looking too bad.
No, he's doing quite all right, actually, so far this round.
And this time he's got the Octagon control. Largely.
Yep.
Wow, big overhand right.
Kick from Phillips, but yeah, Hernandez overhand right.
Body.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh. A time the knee up the middle from Phillips.
Yeah, look, he caught him a bit there.
Yeah, and there's something in the expectations as well, was Phillips trying to time the knee up the middle. It was the first time we see it from him. Tried it a few times against Pedro Munoz.
It wouldn't be silly. It'd be a good thing to do at this point.
Ooh. Good round.
I'd say so. Ooh.
Ooh, wasn't
Wow.
he? But he ate right hand.
He did.
Font showing some speed as well with those hands.
Combinations. Letting him go.
Especially to the body. Right hand over the top.
Call him Ront. Look on Ront.
Ron.
Rob Font is
Bob Ron.
Bronte. But yeah, Runt. Oh, I did it again. Rob Font is he's turning on a good pace. Turn up the intensity, turn up the heat. And that is
seeing some difference in striking numbers now
Mm.
with Rob Font. Oh, the
Counters.
counter's there. He's counting really well. I think he's taking this round for me.
Yeah, for me, 1 minute left for Carlo to put some kind of punctuation on it and steal it back. But yeah, it looks like it's a one for Font.
Don't go for the spin, bro. Don't go for the spin.
Okay, yeah. Wow. Wow.
Third round.
Here we go. 40 seconds left. Yeah, and it's just because Font is able to put Phillips on the fence right where he wants him.
Phillips is going to want to go for takedowns in the third round. He's going to open up with a takedown.
Yeah.
Early. I think that's what we're going to see from him.
Should do.
Font's finding the mark now. And he's pressuring well as well. Trapping Carlo against the cage. Nowhere to go.
Wow.
There we go. Rob's going to press him against cage for a bit. Get a bit of time.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, great trip from Phillips. That was insane.
Could have been a little too late just because not enough to put a punctuation on the round that you needed. I'll give that one to Font.
Yeah, I think Font 100%.
I'll give that to Font. Close my window a bit.
1-1 heading into 3. You guys in the chat think it's 1-1 as well? I just hope this next fight doesn't go into all 5 rounds. It might be a slow method.
I think I
actually went for Hernandez late finish.
I think I put. Oh, I did decision as well. Yeah. Actually, I didn't. I did Pereira like third round finish, I think, or second round finish.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, into third round. Get ready.
Third round. Who to play for?
And we're in.
Bosch.
You're in. Carter Phillips on his bike, skirting around the outside, and he shoots.
There you go. There's the early takedown. What did I say?
Yeah, he did actually. Yeah, he did.
What did I say?
He did. Now he's gonna ride this one out
We've got to work.
in his domain.
We've got to get a submission attempt.
They both are gonna work incredibly. Rob Font is trying to.
Font's doing well to create space.
Mm.
Bring me out. I'll let Phillips roll him. And there we go. Back to the feet. Wow. Font's looking good, man.
Yeah, so good. Finds his feet so frequently.
And that's the thing, man. Rob Font's like a gatekeeper.
He really is. One of the best there is.
Well, yeah, rank 10. So yeah, gatekeeper for for top 10.
One of the best there is. He knows how to put
Excuse me.
prospects in their place.
Corey, lost against Corey and Figgy. Yanez was looking good.
Yeah.
Good finishes. He stopped him in his tracks.
There was another prospect looking good.
A bit of a must win for Font as well. This fight.
Very good. He's constantly hunting, and Phillips is finding it real exhausting to keep up with.
Yeah. Audio for Font. Big kick to the body there went high with that one, did Phillips. Oof.
That was a nice
Font's
stiff
just
one.
so good at sticking that jab out.
Yeah.
Super good at that. Ooh.
Not bad.
Front kick. Highlights. I think that's what you need.
Look at those odds. Minus 800 for Font at this point. Plus 500 for Phillips. Nice kick there from Phillips. Needs to do more of it. Yeah, let's go low.
Okay.
Whoosh.
Yeah. Ooh. Nice duck underneath. Get on the inside.
Font's resisting it well. Fantastic takedown defense. Font.
Yeah.
In the 2 minutes
holding
here.
up in this second and third round. Well, obviously he got taken out early, but he got back to his feet all right. Oof. Combination from Font. Kyler's been difficult to tag, you know.
Wow, okay. Kyler seems to be
good movement. Oh, great combination from Kyler.
Not bad.
Font's definitely the fresher fighter out of the two.
I think I might be destined to get no picks right in this card.
Damn. Oh, Font.
Very good from Font. Holding the back.
Inch control here.
Phillips.
Phillips just missed with that knee off the break.
Oh, nice.
Fast stretch to the third round.
Real nicely there. Nice 1-2. Roberts on the outside.
Full kick from Phillips. I don't know if Phillips' jaw might be broken.
You reckon?
Yeah. It looks like his mouth has been open the whole time.
Could be a big gum shield or catching breath. Here we go. The dying seconds of a round. 20 left. I'm gonna get the
Miss with a spin kick, wheel kick to the body. Level change.
Here we go.
Nothing on it.
And that's time.
That's a wrap.
Just looking here, that looks like Rob Font would have taken that one with 64 total strikes to 47.
They're feeling confident. We scoring real font for that third round.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Defensively was really
I would
good.
go Font for that third. But how does that add up?
Maybe
I'll be
29, 28.
Font to win, wouldn't it? Whoa.
29, 28. Favor of the fighter in the red corner.
Interesting.
Ooh.
I went with Kyler Phillips on this card.
Go. Yeah, I went with Oof, another one goes to decision.
Damn.
Yikes.
Not at all like what it was with the PFL, was it? Not at all like what the PFL gave us this tonight. Okay, where are we now? Okay. Decision time. Got rankings after this as well.
Go. We got 28, 29, 28 over. What is it? Joel Martinez.
Rob Font.
Yep.
Rob Font. Was that Nina?
29, 28 across the board.
Mm-hmm.
Here we score.
Got to get into rankings for that one.
Oh, yeah. Let's decide what's next. Font finally picks up a win.
Mm-hmm. He does his job well, doesn't he, Rob? He realizes he's a gatekeeper and he stops people from passing. He's like Gandalf.
I think he gets Mario Bautista. Personally.
Okay, here's our bantamweight division.
What I would get, that's what I would give him. Mario Bautista.
He's looking to be as active as possible, isn't he?
Yeah. Bautista didn't look too impressive against Aldo. There's another young
got a win though.
Kid for Font.
Why don't we do Henry and Font? You know, a legend fight.
I like that. You kind of like that.
You know, Cejudo needs.
I don't think Cejudo wants it though.
He needs to fight someone who's a name, right? And Rob Font is a name.
Cejudo's going to try and talk himself into a bigger fight. I think Cejudo will want Marlon Vera.
Yeah.
Marlon Vera is popular. I think that is the best the UFC could give him.
I think for Henry Cejudo though, it's like he wants to beat the man who beat Sean, who beat Sean O'Malley once. I don't know, how's that going to spin? I don't feel the narrative to that would be. But yeah, look, if he's fighting someone who's recently had a title shot, at least that's the direction that Henry Cejudo wants to be going in. And before he picks his fighter, he picks his fights. So you'll see him on the Instagram, you know, lighting up Vera. That's when you know he's pining for a fight with him. Trying to build a story.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's not bad. Then what are we going to do with Phillips?
Phillips, yeah.
Who lost that fight? Should absolutely still stick around.
Montel Jackson's on a 5-fight win streak at the moment. Off winning a Mon Blackshear a little while ago. Think of where Phillips trained at.
What are you thinking?
He trains with some good people too, well-known people.
Who did he have in his corner, Phillips? Yeah.
Rid of this advert. Why you do this to me?
Maybe it's Montel Jackson he fights next.
MMA Lab, which I think is like. I thought Kyle Phillips trained with the man. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he also trains with Mara Bautista. That's right.
Yeah. Oh, I see that fight not so much. Well, in that case, let's get the Montel Jackson. He's got to defend his ranking. More.
Yeah, it'd be either Montel Jackson or, to be fair,
someone else who's like on a win streak.
His teammate Marcus McGee is fighting Jonathan Martinez. So
when is that happening?
Very well get Martinez. I think that's pretty soon. It is November 16th.
Very soon, yeah. Right.
So
not long.
If where's my ranking gone? My ranking page. Lost it.
It's up on the stream at the moment. What do you guys think in the chats? Like, who would be next for him realistically?
Yeah, if Marcus McGee beats Jonathan Martinez, and Carla Phillips has got 3 of his teammates in the bantamweight division,
which could be pining for an absolute takeover. Yeah. Absolute takeover, but also some trouble first and foremost trying to find fights for him.
If Martinez wins, then I'd see that.
What's happening in Song Yadong these days?
Song Yadong is supposedly going to be fighting Umar Nurmagomedov.
Okay, that's bad. Yeah, I see. That'd be good. Actually, quite liked his fight with Pineda, to be fair. Good.
We've got Michel Pereira walking out first.
Oh, we should get in the points today, shouldn't we? All right, that's that. Let's go back.
We'll have to go for a wee quick.
All right.
2-6.
It is Michel Pereira. Okay. Are you pop off to the loo? I shall continue with some points on the fighters as they come on out. To start with, we're going to be looking at Michel Pereira, not to be mistaken with Alex Pereira, of course, but that name's become pretty popular as of late, you can imagine, due to Alex himself being such a go at what he does. Okay. So, Michel Pereira is pro record of 31 wins and 11 losses. He's got 11 KOs and 9 subs, 15 first round finishes, and his UFC stats are 9 wins and 2 losses. Now, his debut was back in 2019, and he's on an 8-fight win streak. He has got the fight of the night bonus, like a performance of the night bonus on 5 separate occasions. So it tells you about this guy. He's explosive, he's dynamic, he's cool, he's exciting. People love to watch him. I remember when he was back on the scene and he was very capoeira influenced as a striker. Like, it was a lot of his style reminiscent of the capoeira moves. And for me, it didn't look dangerous. I don't know what it is about that dance, if you like, but that style of fighting. I think it's more dancey than it is violent. So, he's changed a lot and he's evolved. You know, he's got his black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and karate. He's light on his feet and he bounces on the edge of his of the striking range, kind of carefully picking his entries and waiting for his opponents to commit. Now, sometimes he has this unorthodox style about him. Like I talked about the capoeira style, right? It's kind of side to side, constantly switching direction. There's a lot of straight shots as well. Kind of technically proficient and precise right down the pipe. Never still. Like, he's constantly moving and he's got a lot of misdirection as well to make it really tough to get a read on him. But I would say he's talented. You know, he's unorthodox, that kind of style, and he exerts a lot of energy, sometimes to his own detriment. We've seen him perform late on in rounds poorly because of his poor energy waste management, if you like. But yeah, he uses those front kicks in the midsection to maintain distance and knock the wind out of opponents too. It's almost like if he's going to be tired, he's going to damn sure make sure you are also. I should put the fighters up just below here for easier for you. But we're going to talk real quickly now about Anthony Hernandez as he comes out and does his walk. But he's got a pro record of 12 wins and 2 losses.
I'm back.
2 KOs and 8 subs. 5 first-round finishes. And he's in the UFC, 6 wins and 2 losses. And his debut was back in 2019. The Dana White Contender Series was when he first really showed up on the screens, television sets for us. And that was back in 2018. And he's currently on a 5-fight win streak as well. Got JK.
Yeah, buddy.
On the other lines. Bringing him on in.
Right. He's an orthodox fighter with a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Physically aggressive, dirty boxer looking to grab a hold of you, tenderize opponents from inside the clinch. Puts on a crazy pace on his opponents, and he's quick to drag them into areas of the fight where he works best. Leads with the wrestling, a good job breaking off, mixing in his strikes and re-engaging. Fast hands, and generally keeps an incredible pace from the off, and that's a detriment to his Mexican heritage. Power the pace.
Yes.
Man.
I was thinking, did we want to get Wales to NJ? Is he around? Did you want to get someone on to join?
I don't know if he's still here.
You still there, Wales?
Yeah.
You still there, Geese?
Wales is in.
If you are there,
if you're still around.
say hello. Why don't we watch along this main event together? Welcome to bring you into the fold for this one. So we got Pereira, who has kept his speed and explosiveness since moving up in the middleweight, and that was apparent in his last fight against Ihor Pereira, if you remember that. One thing we're yet to see is improved cardio. You know, that's something we've not had confidence in lately. Now he'll need to tone down the wildness in the fight and pace himself for 5 rounds, because we've not seen him in 5. He hasn't done 5 rounds before, has he? It's the first time. This would be the first time, I'm pretty sure. But look, he does need to make Hernandez aware of his power, though, and I think he'll do that by targeting the body first. Like we said earlier, like taking the wind out of opponents, most likely. Look at that war face on. What about Hernandez? What do you expect on that side, JK?
Well, he needed to kind of crowd Kopylov against the cage and get him down in their fight last time out. And he'll do the same against Pereira, but he'll need to be cautious of that power whilst doing it. You know, Pereira is explosive for this division. We've seen it. His power has transcended up in that weight class. So he needs to tie up those arms and really weigh heavy on them, I would say. And Hernandez might have an advantage on the ground. And I'm expecting him to kind of force Pereira into those exchanges early. He might struggle setting anything up, but as long as he's making Pereira work out of these positions, then he'll be able to have success as the fight draws long, I think, in my opinion. And it's kind of like the reason why I've gone for Hernandez late sub round 4.
Yeah. I think
I do like Hernandez. He's promising for this division.
He is, yeah. And
both guys are.
I think it's to give you confidence. I'm pretty sure I went for Pereira. That should give you the confidence that Hernandez is going to get it done. Seems to be doomed to getting them all wrong on this card so far.
Yeah, just for some reason with Pereira, I mean, like, yeah, he's looked impressive. Don't get me wrong. Since moving to middleweight, I still have that Tristan Connolly lost in my head. You know,
Yeah.
he was doing like wheel kicks. He burnt himself out, and the most unathletic looking welterweight, Tristan Connolly, picked up the decision.
Yeah, mate. Is that
Mad?
I remember I was just talking about earlier about the capoeira style of Pereira. It used to be quite heavy in the past, and it did not at all look threatening. But yeah, look, there's some tones of it now, but he's certainly picked up on the more threatening areas of his game.
8-fight win streak. Last loss was against Diego Sanchez by disqualification in 2020. Then prior to that, then he lost to Tristan Connolly by decision.
Look at this.
Almost like Pereira wasn't disciplined enough because he was missed weight in that fight as well.
Or did he?
Yeah. And gassed out. And lost. Excuse me. Oh. Hanging in there.
Did he? No doubt. Okay. Ready with a timer? We're getting straight into
Please
this.
be a finish.
Yep. Wasting no time
Please
here.
be a
I need
finish.
one. I do need a finish. We've not had one all night. We've deserved it. We've been patient.
Come on, man. Only one.
Here we go. Who's up? Who's in the chats? Who is chiming in for this final bout of the evening? Timer has just begun. We need to change the fighters, JK, on the.
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
Cool.
Bosh.
Love it.
Here we go.
Okay. So already some explosiveness from Pereira. Yeah, this looks right. These guys are the tallest fighters on the card tonight. Making the octagon look like it is made for them.
Yep. Yeah, I'm expecting kind of a bit.
Nice. Wow, those hands are rapid.
Oh, really? You're ahead of me. I'm on 34, 33, 32.
Wow. So you're.
Oof.
That was.
Damn.
That was.
Oh.
That was your time, was it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hernandez got to weather the storm. Hernandez has got to weather the storm. Pereira came out. He was like, "Right, we've barely had a finish. I'm gonna go get it."
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was saying earlier in the week as well how he promised people that he was going to stop Hernandez. Now, Hernandez, I believe, has never been submitted before, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, can't believe that's not one of Ash's stats.
Is it not?
I know, shocking.
I mean,
he always says never been submitted, never been knocked out, but this occasion.
Yeah, Marcus Perez. He got TKO'd by Kevin Holland.
Ah, yes. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Only 2 losses on his resume.
I needed 2. It's crazy.
Beat Brendan Allen back in LFA. Committed the powerful Rodolfo Vieira, of course, known for his grappling. So, yeah. Elbows inside from Hernandez. Ooh,
Wow,
nice.
spinning.
Double jab and a right hand.
Got to have a spinny kick. Creeping forward just ever so slightly.
Ooh, spinning wheel kick.
Yeah. Would like Pereira to. Ooh, nice.
Oh, spin wheel kick to the legs. Oh, Hernandez,
you see that?
Yeah.
They're up against the cage now. Who does this favor? The kind of grappling against the cage.
Hernandez.
Pereira's doing it to stay standing.
Strong,
Hernandez doing it to get the fight down. Oh,
yeah. Hernandez got some good short strikes inside.
Here he goes.
Ooh. Again.
Go for a single leg.
Pereira just looks like a Dothraki guy. Oh, good right hand from Hernandez. Lever change. Single leg.
God, the temperature in here.
Oh,
the moment it gets
the legs
cold
together, but
it gets hot. The window.
Oh, good defense from Pereira there. To be fair. Maintain. All that. Come on, Hernandez. Bit there from Pereira.
Good.
Ooh.
Nice. 1 minute here.
Ooh, strikes missing.
These guys are fighting at a pace for 3 rounds, though. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Wow. Peppering from Pereira, from Hernandez here. Looking to get back the striking differential that he's lost in the 4 minutes of the round up until this very point.
Ooh.
Nice. Very nice.
We'll change again. Good stuffing from Pereira.
Yeah, no, there's levels. Wow.
Oof. An elbow from
He's
Hernandez.
advancing half guard. Wow.
Oh, nice. There we go. Yeah, gets him down. Oh,
Gonna hold him here.
fine.
There we go. Here we go. Got a final 10 seconds here in the round.
All right.
Wow. I think it might be enough. I think it might be enough.
Yeah.
Hernandez takes the biscuit.
Oof. Right hand. Yeah. I would say it's Hernandez's round.
Agreed.
Okay. Gosh. Round 1 in the books.
Agreed. Yeah. Hernandez takes that one. What do you guys think in the chat? Are we being heretical or is that about right? Where do you reckon the finish is going to come by? What has been threatened the most? Grappling or striking?
I just feel stronger as the fight goes on. Favor him as a big sub. I hope he gets it sooner.
Yeah.
Deep there.
I'm just trying to think. Here we go. Ready with timer. Round 2. Standing by, and we're in. Oh, sorry. No, we're not. I'm waiting on you. What's your time?
Yeah. I'm not there yet. We're in.
Timer's on the screen. I am just about to sync up my feet to it.
Against cage now. Hernandez. Can he get Pereira down again? Needs to.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, I poke.
Yikes, got an eye poke.
Keep the fingers.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with the What are we gonna do with the timer? Okay, it didn't actually go in the eye.
Raise.
The fingers didn't go in the eye.
He's gonna take this.
Sadly, guys, we're out of sync on the time because it was just a bit of a stoppage. You can get the time on your end, JK. I can get the numbers up.
Oh.
But
you
might be alright. Spinning low kick. That's interesting.
I know. I don't know why he keeps doing that.
It looks effective.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
Pace.
Pereira's got his skates on.
I've stuffed a lot of tape.
Nice.
Keep going to the body, Hernandez.
Ideally, he would that, wouldn't he? But it was slow Pereira down, and it's because Pereira's is of course already known for gassing. You'd have to attack him there. Wrap this up real good. Oh, Pereira. Oh, Pereira's got him in the guillotine. Ooh. That's tight. Ooh. That is tight. I thought I saw a tap. No, he looks fine. He's breathing.
Hernandez.
Yeah.
Pereira
needs. Yeah, he could. It's just not in tight enough. Oh, we all wished it was.
But Hernandez is on top.
Capitalizing on
elbows
this.
Now. Half guard.
Oof.
Be effective with these. Bosses up. Nice shots from Hernandez.
Not bad at all. Raining it down.
Give up his back.
Should be another round for Hernandez.
Still a lot of time left.
2 minutes and a half. Yeah.
Full mount.
Wow.
There we go. He's going to make Pereira give up his back. Nope.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
arm triangle
Pereira's
from.
out. Pereira's about to turn it
Whoa,
around.
that was.
Slick.
Why did you go for an arm triangle?
Not entirely sure. These boys are slipping out of each other's guard so simply. Nice body shot there. Oosh. Wow. My keys.
Oh, there we go.
My keys.
Nice from Hernandez.
Yeah, Pereira's knackered already.
Good pressure from Hernandez.
If Pereira doesn't get it early, he's not going to get it at all, I think.
Where is a unit though?
Yeah, that he is. Wow, nice.
Oof. Right. Paint at the back of the head, gets him taken down again.
Not bad. So what Pereira's going to want to do is keep his back against that fence so Hernandez doesn't get access. But he has managed to.
Hit the back, and then there's a minute to work.
Osh.
Oh, he's guillotine. Go for Gilly.
Everyone's been trying to guillotine.
Yeah, a lot of guillotine tips.
Nice. Crowd's going wild for it.
Come on, finish this fight. Go back to the guillotine. Oof,
energy. Yo.
Really wants.
23 seconds left here in the second.
Yeah.
Could he get it? Could he get it? What did you put? Second round, third?
I think I put fourth.
The ref is saying you got to keep throwing. Oh, he's nearly got it.
Long left.
Oh. Didn't know if he was going to jump in to stop the fight or jump in to stop the fight for the bell.
Rescue, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a safe Hernandez around that.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Obvious.
He had the punctuation. He had success throughout. Wow. Well done, Hernandez.
It's going to get better from here on out for Hernandez.
What do you mean?
He's got to get us up.
In the division or in the fight? Both.
In the fight. Yeah. Come on. 2 more.
Let's get the timer ready.
Yep.
Round 3, right?
Paul says JK's yawning is making me tired. Decision cards are hard to watch. Mate, we're battling through, Psycho Paul.
Yeah.
We're battling through. It's been a long one. It's definitely been a long one. We've needed a reaction, really, to just wake ourselves up. But
It's been hard. Yeah.
Good.
I imagine it was 3 a.m. Actually, might not have minded 3 a.m. because I would have got some sleep before. I had absolutely no sleep before this.
Helps. These 12 a.m. cards are difficult.
Yeah. Did you get a bit of sleep before? You said you got back in?
Not really at all. I tried.
You did try
for about 45 minutes probably.
Yeah.
And then Amy got home all right.
No, fair. Here we go. And already Hernandez is initiating the fight or bending the fight to his will. Or grabbing a hold of Pereira. He's got the back and he's just holding him against a fence in the ground.
It might be a smart move for him to not get hooks in and take the back because Pereira is tall and very broad. And I think he'd run the risk of being shaken off and Pereira winding up on top.
Yeah. But is he any good in scrambles? Not really.
Yeah. It's just the size difference.
Here we go.
The fact he was a welterweight is beyond me. How he made it.
Yeah, he made it. Oh, gonna get a bit dirty. Now we're striking. Ooh. Come on, Pereira. Come on, Pereira.
Hernandez nicely.
Who fatter hair? Who fatter hair? Who fatter hair? How come they don't shout out for this Brazilian, you know?
Love that, Psycho Paul. Much appreciated. Thanks for the
Your
support.
efforts
have been noticed, lads. Appreciate.
Thanks. Yep. We out here, bro. We out here. For you guys, we don't watch alone. We watch with you.
Exactly. Pereira down again in this fight.
So what does Pereira really need to do if he's going to spin this? Because as we've got it down here, it's been 2 rounds to Hernandez, purely because of the grappling advantage. Is anyone booing him in there yet? Because this is boo-worthy TV if it's an actual full crowd in it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, here we go. Unloading with some strikes with Hernandez.
Wow.
They're going to be enough to get Pereira out, though.
You think?
Trying to expose the neck.
Yeah.
Back to the elbows.
Nice.
Free the leg.
Side control. Get in the back. Shut up. Constant from Hernandez. Pereira's got nothing left in the tank.
Yeah.
You can see him just getting depleted.
Cardio is always going to be
the
answer in this fight.
Trust the Mexican on cardio.
Pereira needed to get him out there in round 1.
Yeah.
To win.
Yeah. I pushed down 2, but now we're into
where's the arm triangle?
The
cinching it
third
up.
round or something happening.
Got to keep his hips low. I think he's safe though.
Yeah.
Oof. Everything's taking a good look at the strikes. One might have been towards the back of the head.
Yeah.
Coming from Fluffy Hernandez. Smart grappling from Hernandez in this.
Oh, that's going to be somewhat effective. Somewhat effective, those elbows to the ribs and arms. But Pereira's just, he's resorted to assuming a fetal position, like a shelled turtle. And I'm surprised I'm not hearing much of the referee asking for action. Is it Herb Dean?
This is striking. It is Herb Dean, yeah.
Unless they're taking the mic off him, we should be hearing him every 5 seconds saying, let's get to work.
Got 20 seconds left of this round. Like waving at people in the crowd. Hernandez. Oh, good shots.
Not bad.
End of round 3. Same again.
Not bad.
4th round submissions coming in this round.
You reckon that's how it's going to get done?
Yeah. You've got to get it done. Pereira is done.
Round 4. Hernandez. And it's only going to get easier, isn't it? I think it's particularly getting easier after round 3. But Pereira only had round 1 and round 2, and he still didn't win them. They were his best rounds, in my opinion. Does he look a bit like Rob Font just then?
Yes.
Really does, doesn't he?
Yes. Show me the points.
Show me the money.
Wow. Ash actually put Rob Font to win. He's now joint 2nd now.
Really?
Yeah. Cheeky sod.
Not bad.
Come on, Pereira. Get me some, please.
Timer in. Round 4.
change.
Still in sync.
Successful. 52, 51, 50, 49.
Yeah. I think it might be 1 second on you.
Championship round. Defense so far from Pereira.
Yeah. Nice.
Ooh.
Wow, very good.
Ooh.
He's just mixing up his offense so well.
The body.
The moment Pereira is somewhat adjusting to Hernandez's offense, he shoots on him as well and just changes it massively, drastically.
Trying to go for guillotine.
Oof. Oh, God. Yeah.
Top G, welcome on in. He says, who's winning round 4? Well, it's just started round 4. We got all control from Hernandez. Smash a like on the video, brother. But as you can see on the graphic, we got the first 3 rounds to Anthony Hernandez.
Yeah. We currently have just under 4 minutes left in this 4th round, championship rounds, which we all knew that Pereira would not have the gas tank for. And he's just showing us exactly that. Hernandez, however, though, would it mark how bad he is, or unpolished he is, or incapable he is, if he's unable to get the finish on a depleted Pereira? You know, is that a bad sign for Pereira?
I think there is elements of him being a bit fatigued in himself. I think Pereira has defended quite well at times.
Yeah.
Oh, I got Bosch.
Nice.
Big.
Wow.
Right.
And now Hernandez has got the higher ground. And look at that. His hips are higher than Pereira's hips. So this is going to be a dominant position for the duration that lasts.
Well, I need a sub, please. I don't know, get a sub in this round. Whole time has been mad.
I'm all for it. I just want to finish. Gotta finish. Gotta get to my fighting performance of the night. Yikes.
Oh.
Well. Pereira has his head in his canvas at the same point for ages. Is Herb Dean not saying anything?
Lifeless. Come on.
Yeah.
Get a rear naked choke. It's fine. You're allowed to. Can't just hack gillies all night.
Yeah. Could be silly. Jump the gilly.
Elbows, nice.
Running it down again.
Yep.
Rolling in the deep.
Gotta work.
So much so, Adele is there also.
Flash Pereira gone. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, hammer fists. Hernandez.
A little bit more. If he just kept on with that, he would have got the fight. It would have been a TKO finish. Yeah, we're watching. I can hear it. Look at that. Can you hear the punches? That euphonious sound with the leather meat and face.
Oh, the feet. 40 seconds left of the round.
Wow.
Spinning.
Look at Pereira standing there, but he's eating all of those shots. And for Hernandez, it's 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, shoot. 1, shoot. You know, it's constant shots happening all over the gaff. Standing up here, 1, 2, and might even shoot himself. But that's the point where
Pereira's going for takedown. My God.
Shot on him, but it didn't turn out well.
Ugh.
Yeah, did not work out well.
In round 4. Another dominant round.
Yeah. Extremely dominant round.
Hernandez at 40-36. Heading into the 5th.
Confident on that? Yeah. Yeah. Same. I don't think Pereira's won a single round.
No. You could have made arguments for round 1, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Oh, decisions. This is going to be.
Round 2 looked good as well, but the punctuation really came from Hernandez. Okay, that's the advice. It's what he needs to hear as well. He's going to lose his fight unless he gets a knockout.
And
Was that the right? Is that the right advice from his corner? Would you tell him the same thing? Is that what you do? Emotionally charge your fighter, get him excited, or get him ready to go out there and get a KO.
Yeah. And is about to knock down Pereira, says Top G. You reckon?
We are in round 5. Yeah, well, Pereira did seem motivated to get off the stool, but there's only so much you can do when you're this tired. Your body is starving for air.
Drag him down. There we go.
Control.
Up again.
Barely hold himself together. Oh. Oh, dunked him down on his ass. Yeah, it's gone full distance. 3 minutes of watching Hernandez go to work as he did before. When was the last time Hernandez got a knockout or finish? It was recently, wasn't it?
Yeah, he finished Kopylov.
Yes.
Yeah, Nicolau. Yeah, he's had 3-fight finish streak. Surely he should get a finish against Pereira.
I reckon.
Ooh, Pereira's cut.
It would make sense. About time someone got cut.
Let him die.
Watch the sun go down on a grateful universe. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Come on.
Damn.
Big look at some hard Dean.
Yo, he's called it. He stopped it. He's called round 5.
And he's done it. Finally gets a stoppage in round 5. Dean has seen enough.
Yeah, look, his eyebrows are hanging off.
Numerous elbows to the head on the ground.
Oh, mate.
And that is the 4th straight finish for Anthony Hernandez. Cannot wait to get into the rankings to find out what's next for him.
You see, like,
the defending his ranking.
That eyebrow's gashing off as well. Hernandez just got his elbows to go to work there and started taking off chunks of Pereira's face. Beautiful hands there, just over the guard. Perfect. Through the knee. Just wasn't quite timed early enough. Got the takedown, slam dunked him down. And here it was. That's what opened up the eyebrow right there. That one elbow, the first elbow on the ground.
Like a ball says, Hernandez definitely not chasing a finish. Could have ended it a few times. Yeah, I felt like.
Yeah.
You know, maybe perhaps the energy wasn't quite there in his arms to execute a submission against a big dude in Pereira. But let's go into the rankings then, because thinking about what's next for Hernandez, I wouldn't mind seeing Jack Hermansson, because I feel like Jack Hermansson lately his striking's improved, and he's a bit of a tactician. He fought a very smart fight against Joe Pyfer, and we've not yet seen him since. Because above for Manson, you've got Paulo Costa, but I said I wouldn't mind seeing Costa against Delide.
Yeah, Costa Delide would be quite good. We did say that, didn't we?
Delide fights Allen, Brendan Allen.
Got a lot here in the mix.
Yeah, Tucker Paul says Pereira is tailor-made for highlight reel finishes against Cans, nothing more. Wow. Yeah, I'd personally give Michel Pereira maybe the winner of Chris Curtis versus Roman Kopylov, which will be happening in January. So a bit some time.
Yeah.
I think Pereira's going to need time for his body to heal against after tonight.
Yeah, this is a full-on beatdown. So maybe, but then also after the January fight, then they gotta have some time to heal as well. So it wouldn't even be 6 months. Might be a bit longer than that.
Depending on the outcome, of course. If Chris Curtis finishes Kopylov,
kind of like
succession.
Hernandez, Brendan Allen. You know.
Yeah, I mean they run it back. They fought years ago in LFL and LFA, sorry, but Hernandez actually got a win against him via decision and won the LFA middleweight title that fight.
Yeah, running it back would make sense.
I think that running it back would be cool. Oh yeah, I'd also like that.
Or Jack Hermanson, you said, right?
Left it out. Yeah.
Or no, we put Jack Hermanson up already, didn't we? He's coming for a win.
Who against?
Who do we say for Jack Hermanson? Because he's coming off a win. We liked him against Vittori. Can't remember who put Vittori's name to.
I think you've seen that. Vittori's due to come back, I think, soon.
But other way, yeah, I do think. Manson. Oh, he does, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's either that or it's Hernandez.
Unless you did
8-fight win streak. Yeah, come on. To rise 8-fight win streak. Yeah, he should certainly be fighting up further up for Brendan Allen's position on the board. I think on the table. Just because the division does need new talent up there too. Let's not be too shy at moving people. Up and in quite fast. We do need to see how things are going. Change the landscape a little bit.
Yeah,
I like it.
All right, take us back then.
Pereira,
and let's disappointed about our fight of the night, performance of the night.
Yes. All right. Drop down so that's the fight card there. We can see there on screen. We gave it 40-36 in favor of Hernandez, who we didn't really need it because in that last round, Hernandez got, of course, the TKO win.
Yeah.
So fantastic. We wanted a TKO win, but you know what? If you give it to him in the 5th round, moments before you're going to go decision anyway, I'm not I'm not excited by it. The point of a TKO win is that we could wrap it up in the 1st or 2nd round. It's a long night.
Yeah. That was a long one.
It was a long one.
Tucker Paul says, going to say night, lads. Appreciate it as always. See you next week for Banger Card. Yes, make sure you stick around there, Paul. Tucker Paul. We'll be live for the prelims. We'll be doing the spinning wheel with some new additions. So, yeah, make sure the notification bell are on, and we'll see you nice and early for the long 6-hour or so watch along.
Yeah, that's going to be epic, though. That's going to be real cool.
There's some big funny moments for sure. Yeah, nice one. Cheers, buddy, for sticking in.
Yeah.
As always, yeah, fight of the night. Elkins versus Pineda was very competitive. I also quite like Rob Font versus Carla Phillips as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think Rob Font, Carla Phillips was probably fight night for me as well. The speed of it was amazing. I did actually see some, on the prelims, some beautiful fights, but we're not really touching that, are we? But certainly from those flyweight divisions, the way they move their hand is fast. exciting exchanges happening tonight on the card, I have to say.
Yeah. So next week,
What
big one?
What about performance of the night?
I'd say Rob Font and Alex Hernandez.
Yeah. Actually, no. Fight night for me was the flyweight card. It was Charles Johnson and Sumudaerji.
Really?
Yeah, that was fight night for me. I quite like that.
Yeah,
the hands flying. It was, yeah. And performance of the night for me, I think it was Smotherman. Came in here, got a huge upset win. On like a day and a half's notice. That's performance of the night for me.
Right.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
Looking at next week, then big showdown, 308. Poirier versus Holloway.
Yes.
Arguably one of the most anticipated fights of the year. Co-main event. Robert Whittaker versus Khamzat Chimaev, which everyone's been waiting to see for quite some time. Will Khamzat show up is a big question. We've got Lauren Murphy versus Dan Ige in the featherweight division. Magomed Ankalaev will be fighting for contendership when he takes on Alexander Rakic in the light heavyweight division. And kicking off the main card, Putin back in the house. Magomedov against Armen Petrosian. So yeah, that'll be exciting. After that, fight night, Moreno versus... Oh, it still says Hernandez versus Pereira up there. That's weird. Moreno versus Albazi.
I probably got to press take.
Yeah, no, I didn't take on that one.
No sweat.
But yeah, some fun fights on that one. Aaron Blanchfield versus Rose Namajunas. A lot of question marks surrounding that. Derek Lewis returns in what is going to be not a main event. That'd be great. Marc-Andre Barrero versus Dustin Stolfus as well.
Nice.
Some other exciting fights as well. So that's what's coming up. But make sure you've got the notification bell rang on our channel. This week, we'll be bringing you 308 breakdown show on Wednesday night. So make sure you guys are ready and tuning in for that, along with your picks and some of your fight predictions, some expectations of what you think is going to happen in those upcoming fights. So
yeah,
awesome stuff for checking in with us once again for another fight night. Much appreciated for those who've hung out and stuck with us. Smash a like on the video if you've not done so already, and we'll see you later on this week.
100%. Don't want to miss it.
Night sleep.
Take care. Good night. See you soon.